Okay. So I've switched screens, and I should change our tag to. I don't think Lord Avalot Darjan is a no, not yet. Let's see. So this will be a retro stream again.
I
And
put it in IGDB, but I don't know if it actually went through. I added it though.
what did you add it in?
I added, what is it that Twitch uses for the game database?
Oh yes,
IGDB, I
yes,
think.
yes, yeah, that one, yes.
Yeah, I put Avalot into that, but I don't know whether they added it
Yeah, I
because
tried
it
as
has to be
well, and
checked and
I
stuff.
don't see it yet. So with any
Weird.
luck, they'll have it
Yep.
eventually.
Sooner or later.
Sooner later rather than sooner, it seems. Because I did it months
Isn't
ago.
that always the way?
It is
Yes.
indeed. So we'll see here. Happy. I don't know if there's anyone here yet, so I'm not going to say Happy Crimson Tuesday yet until we've got people joining us. But what I have here is I dug up. Oh, there we
Uh-huh.
go. Seagull 2000 and Mousimus. Happy Crimson Tuesday.
And it's me.
Yeah, Evil Tentacle as well. Good to see everybody. Skull's Muggery. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna just dive right in because it's already quite late for Marnanel where she is. But if you've never been to the stream before, Happy Crimson Tuesday. Thank you for joining me and Marnanel. Marnanel has been my guest when she's available, and we've been very slowly playing through her second game, Lord Avalot d'Argent, from 1994, 1995-ish, by Thorsoft of
Long
Letchworth.
time ago.
Il Bravo Hyper Crimson Tuesday. We're also having minor audio issues. You might hear that crunchiness. We were unable to completely resolve it before we started, so if it's like too much and you want us to lower or higher, we lower or raise anything, please let us know in terms of like our sound balance and everything. And also, hopefully, we'll try to minimize the crunchies. However, we may be able to do that. Yeah, we're steadily playing through. We're steadily playing through.
Yep. Yep.
And so yeah, this is an incredible game made by what was it, like two of you, a team of two.
Yes. Yep.
Incredible. I was just saying I
Okay,
managed to dig up my my map that I made. It's not a very good one, but a map that I made of Baron de Lustie's labyrinth.
Oh,
So
lovely. Yes.
so I wasn't depending on you to remember the correct route after all these years. So I've got that for us. If we get to it, we'll see. As promised, I've delivered us to Spludwick before pre Spludwick. Hold on, where can't I? Okay, yes, that's where's my mouse? Okay, the mouse is here.
Yeah.
Okay, the mouse is here. Okay, so I am carrying vinegar,
Right.
and the thing is with this, I have found is I actually still have the onion, and the onion is still fine. I haven't actually pickled the onion.
Oh, that shouldn't happen. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I haven't, already spoiled everything. Okay. So give onion to Spludwick. I think I even tried Spludwitch. Okay, his eyes light up.
Yeah.
Oh, Martin, don't want to do the.
Oh, sorry. A pickled onion. Thanks a lot. It's not because me, so it's just my voice. I needed this for the Fubarium Bletchite. Fubarium Bletchite I'm making for the guild. Great.
Okay, so I have to ask: is this reference to anything?
Oh yeah. Fubar, like the what they call metasyntactic, like if you're saying that you should how to delete files, you could type on DOS del foo bar to delete the files foo and bar, and they're just standard names, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a thing. In Cambridge, they say wombat and spong, so you would have said delete wombat spong to delete wombat spong. But different people have different. When I used to work for Nokia in Helsinki, they were called Retu and Tahvo,
Hmm.
which are Fred and Barney from the Flintstones.
Oh.
And the Finnish programmers used to use Retu and Tahvo as names of things, but Fubar is uh, if something's Fubar, it's fucked up
Yes.
beyond recognition.
Yes, I am
Yeah,
familiar with that one.
and
Yes.
okay, right, and so Fu and Bar
Hmm.
are test names that people have, and sometimes apparently I think Bletch was the third one when I was a teenager, and I don't know what it would be now because these days I use Wombat and Spong.
Understood. All right, now we just had a raid. The Wolves is raiding with a party of 24. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt Marnel's really lovely story, which actually begs more questions. But I'm going to give the Wolves a shout out. Were you speed running more Atlantis, or what were you up to today with the Wolves? It's good to see you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, see, here we go. Iron says here, oh no, Letchworth, home of UK's first roundabout. Well, be careful of what you speak of when you talk
It
about,
is.
yes, Letchworth, because Marnanel
Yeah.
is born and bred in Letchworth, in
Well,
fact.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, we have the first roundabout. It's called Sillershot Circus. It's not terribly interesting, but I used to cross it every day going to school.
And yes, as to cut in
It's just
before
a
we get
roundabout.
started in more of it, I just wanted to also warn the raiders that we are experiencing audio issues. There's a bit of crunchiness, so please bear with us. We had yet to resolve it before we started. But yes, please continue
Oh,
about.
yeah, you have become okay.
Oh.
Iron comes from Letchworth. When were you born? Rising, yeah. Oh, totally. I mean, yeah. I've talked before on this stream about how very strange Letchworth is. You know, with the whole thing about the Heritage Foundation and stuff, and the strange history and unique of government and founded by mad people and all that stuff. Um, yeah, Letchworth is odd and amazing bookshops. Did I mention the bookshop? Oh yes, the bookshop. Yeah, yeah. I was born in 1975. I went to Lordship Farm in Highfield. I don't know if you were around at the same time. Anyway,
Wonderful.
David's my beloved.
Yeah.
Oh God, David's bookshop. I owe so much to David's bookshop. Really, I mean, I would not be the person I am without David's bookshop. So many hours in there as a teenager. Yeah, what a place. Anyway, if you're ever in Letchworth, you go there just for the bookshop.
I love a bookshop.
1983. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Marno, I didn't realize that you worked for Nokia, and I didn't realize that you were in Helsinki for a time. How long were you in Helsinki?
Oh, yeah. I was in Helsinki for not very well, not very long actually working there, because it was a week or so at a time. But I worked for Nokia Research for 2 years. Most of the time I was in Philadelphia, but sometimes they would say, "Come over to fix things," and then I'd fly to Helsinki for a week, which always seemed a bit of a way to to commute to the office. And yeah, I was working on a phone called the N900. It was groundbreaking for the time. It was basically a PC that was a phone, a pocket in your pocket, and so you could run anything you could run on a PC on Linux on the phone. And when it was launched and I could finally talk about it, somebody said, "You can run anything. Can you run a web server?" And I said, "I don't know. I've never considered it." But I went off and got the sources for Apache and cross-compiled it, and then put it on the phone and typed localhost into the browser, and it's like, "Yep, there you are."
Wow.
It's looking at the web server on the phone. I've still got one in the
Wow.
cupboard.
Okay, so
They are so lovely.
What year did it come out?
Was this? Oh, would before I got with Kit, so that'll be like 08, 09, 10, 20, that sort of time. Maybe somebody here knows better. Yes, and yeah, sorry, I was mentioned here that the Letchworth was The World's End, good film, and my sister was an extra in it. Was filmed in Letchworth, which is really funny, given it's a film about a pub crawl, and there used to be no pubs at all in Letchworth. It used to be dry. So, anyway, you want to see the N900? I can get it at the cupboard.
Yes. Oh my gosh, people
Yeah,
would love that here.
no.
Yes,
Just a
please.
second.
Absolutely. Thank you, Marnanel. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I honestly, this is why it's taking us this long to get through this lovely game, because Marnanel is chock full of the most incredible stories, the most incredible information. She is an incredible at reciting poetry as well. She knows many verses by heart, and she's such a treat to have on that I cannot help but delight in everything that she has to offer us. Yes, I will hope to goad her into a little bit of poetry tonight.
Amazingly, it was in the cupboard where I thought it was. This never happened. Anyway, yes, the N900, a lovely piece of work. It was a commercial flop, but I am so proud of it. We did something beautiful. This is the N900. It's a PC. It's a phone. There you are. It has a camera. It opens up and it has a keyboard.
Oh my goodness.
I love phones like this. Yes. It Yeah, Nokia was taken over by Microsoft, or Nokia handset division was taken over by Microsoft not long after this came out, and they cancelled the whole thing, which was sad. But nonetheless, we made something beautiful. I don't know if this is charged. If this isn't charged, I obviously can't lose it. Yeah.
Oh
Anyway,
my goodness.
but yeah, this is the phone. I'm gonna need a USB micro. Yeah, cable. Hang on.
Oh, you're actually going to charge it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not the game audio summer. Actually I have the game audio muted. There's actually very little audio in this game. Yeah, definitely audible. Yeah, I apologize for that. Hey, Pink Bunny Cakes, Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, so as you can see, like, yeah, as Marnanel's not talking, like, the static isn't here anymore. It just has to do with her mic, I think. There might be a
Sorry,
little
my
interference.
partner. I need to give my partner insulin. I forgot to do that.
Yeah, yeah,
Give me a
please.
second.
Yeah, of course,
This
of course.
can charge while I do that. What a ridiculousness. Yeah, there we go. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, as often with any type of streaming stuff, there's always so many technical things to get through. But hopefully, it's like not too intrusive, because it's not all the time we can have Marnanel on. So when we can have her on, I definitely want to have her on despite that. Oh yeah, we're still getting it, but yeah, that's pretty much where the sound is coming from, I believe, because I'm going to look through my volume mixer stuff just to see if it's not my fault after all. So system sounds, I've muted. I can't really mute Discord. Well, that is muting Discord, but that means you probably can't hear me anymore, so that's no good. Yeah, so that's that one. OBS, VLC Media Player mute. Oh, so is this a problem? Is this okay? So if I mute this, can you hear us still? Can you still hear me now that I press this button? Okay, so maybe it's my fault after all. We'll see. We'll see if when Marnanel comes back on, if we can hear her. Because then, yeah, if it's my problem, it's my fault, and I'm thrilled because then it's been fixed. But we shall see. And after Marnanel has to leave us, we will get back into some pixel art work, and we will then continue our playthrough of Omnicron Conspiracy. I was actually watching back a good deal of my video today actually, because I had totally forgotten where we'd left off. But yes. Oh, Marnanel, yeah. I think I might have fixed the audio issue, but maybe we can't hear you anymore. Yeah, we cannot hear you anymore, so that's my fault. So that's not going to work either. So that's not a solution that we can go with. Okay. Okay. So yes.
It's really odd. I wonder what it is. Hope it's not mine. Sorry for this. I'll have to do some tests or something.
Okay, so we're charging. We're charging the Nokia?
Yes.
Do you speak Finnish? Is that what they speak there?
No,
Finnish?
I mean, like, it's the sort of thing that you learn the words lift and restaurant, and I tried. I started to, I was talking to some Finnish people. I said I noticed at breakfast time there was on the table it had the word for toast, and it was it didn't. I thought Finnish exhibited vowel harmony, and the word didn't exhibit vowel harmony. Why not? And they said, "Don't learn Finnish. Nobody speaks it. It's not worth it."
Oh.
So, well, all right then. Yeah, the reason is that it's roast bread together, so that the vowel harmony applies to each of the words.
Huh.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, right? Sorry, am I holding up the game?
No, please. No. You're holding up nothing.
Okay. Right. So, okay. My niece Millie was born in Helsinki, and the reason is that why? Oh my gosh, there we are. Right. My niece Millie was born in Helsinki, and the reason is that my sister was out there because she got her boyfriend was Finnish. And like no, sorry, what? She was out there working as a translator, and her boyfriend was French, but she broke up with him and got with a Finn, and then moved back to Letchworth, so it's all confusing. Anyway, but Millie, my niece, was born out there, and I'd heard about Millie being born, and this was before I got the job, and so I thought I'll go over and see them this evening, after work the first day, and I got into work on the first day at Nokia. They give you porridge It's a Finnish thing. You have tea and coffee like anybody does it. Most people do at work, and porridge.
Hmm.
Everybody gets free porridge in the morning. I got in and there was porridge, and they said, and I said to my boss, it's a funny thing, got this job in Helsinki, and I thought I wasn't going to be seeing my niece until she was walking, and here I am. And he said, "What on earth are you doing coming into work? Go down to reception. There'll be a taxi waiting. Nokia's paying, and don't come back till you've seen the baby."
Oh.
So I thought, I like this place.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Oh, I love it.
It was
I
sweet.
love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah,
Baron
sorry.
Letchide
Yes.
making for the guild. Okay. So yeah. So I managed to not have to pickle the onion after all. Somehow, which is oh my gosh.
The boot. You can't
It's
see that, can you?
alive.
Because
It's a
too
bit.
bright.
It's blown out, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I love
The
that
boot.
kind of souvenir.
Yeah. The bootloader is called Nolo, which is Nokia loader, but it also means embarrassing in Finnish. So clearly they weren't very up. Is this doing anything? It's doing anything.
Yeah, it's bright, but yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's not resolving
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
Laholtzen, thank you for the sub so much. Yeah.
Slow boot process.
Oh, here it's. Oh yeah,
I
I can see it.
Oh yeah. Dots going around.
Yes.
I was the window manager person on this. So there you go. And and there it is, a working phone.
Amazing.
But there wasn't really room in the market for another phone as well as phone operating system as well as Android and Milo, Android and iOS. So it kind of flopped, but which is a great shame because it was amazing. But we made something beautiful. So I'm so proud of this thing.
No, you should be. It's gorgeous.
It is. Leave it up. You can use it for something, but and the funny thing is that one of the base standard repositories still actually loads the official ones don't, but you can actually do an update. It's Debian based. So yeah. Anyway.
Oh, here we go. Yes, here we go.
Yep.
Onward.
Yep.
Okay. He drops the onion into the fizzing brew, where it sinks with a wet plop into the viscous liquid. He stands watching it, then looks up and asks,
"You couldn't get me some ink, could you?"
Okay, so we need to go. Now we have to go to the abbey or the monastery, or
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, onwards. And it's within Argent. Then we don't have to do the travel screen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And is there a
I'm
trick?
confused about this mic issue.
Yes, we're a little confused with the mic issue. Do we need an item in particular to access the ink?
I think you have to give the pen to the abbot. Do you have
Okay.
the pen?
Yes, we have the
do.
pen. Fantastic. Okay,
Yeah.
good. We're good.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just trying to work out what's up with mine. Congratulations, Blaholtzen, on your productive day.
Yes, very much. And I've seen Blaholtzen's work on his game, and it is wonderful. I love it very much.
Excellent. That's not the way to the abbey.
Oh.
No, go back.
Up. Okay.
Yes, turn around, Dick Whittington.
Okay. Here we are. Okay. Now. Door. Oops. Open door. Right.
Little statues, by the way, in
Yes.
the niches there. When this game is set, it's not obviously it's not terribly historically accurate. But when this game was set, there would have been lots of little saints statues of saints in each one. And Cromwell's men smashed most of them at the Reformation, so you don't see them now. You just see the empty niches. Anyway, random sort of thing.
No, thank you. That's very good. I like that. I like the background. All right, so here's the abbot. So.
Are the bells ringing? Did we do the bells? Wake up the.
I believe we did.
Okay, good.
Oh, not too. No. Oh, give pen to man. Maybe I can just do. Yeah, Isles. But he's asleep. Oh, yeah. Oh, so we haven't then because he needs to be awakened by the bells. Okay.
That's the one.
Okay. So here we are. So we do have to play the harp to wake up the friar. How do we know what to play though? I don't remember.
His name is Jacques. So you have to
Oh,
play for Jacques.
oh, that's right. Okay, okay,
Oh, do
okay.
you remember last time I dictated the letters to you off the top of my head? I can do that again if you like.
Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, so Q. Okay.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes, please.
Okay. ERTE.
Oh, oh wait. So you know what? I got to start again because I got to turn
Yeah.
the music on for this part. We don't have the
Oh
music
yeah,
actually
yeah.
on. So one moment.
It wouldn't have mattered. It's the most recent this many rather than from the start.
What was
But
that?
okay, carry on. It's the most recent, however many notes it is. Not. It doesn't start
Oh, I
counting at the start.
see. Okay.
Yeah, so it wouldn't matter.
Oh, that was smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. ERTE.
Correct. It's not terribly simple, but it's the right.
Mm-hmm.
ERTE again. YUI. YUI. IOIUY. T. IOI.
UYT.
TQT. TQT.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah. Yes. It's whether the interval is up or down is the thing. So it doesn't make a difference which key you play it in or anything.
Oh,
No.
hey, that was smart too.
Yay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Lady Norman, happy Crimson Tuesday. Okay, so and Friar says.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, I must have dozed off. Sorry, I was distracted.
Not at all. Not at all. Jack looks
Jack looks
about him wildly.
I've probably missed ringing practice. They were all waiting for me.
And those of you who just joined us now, Marnanel was a ringer.
Yep.
Which
Can't
is
ring
incredible.
anymore because my hands, not up to it. But Iron might like to know that I learned to ring at St Nicholas's Norton, the little church opposite the Three Horseshoes, which is a lovely pub where I spend lots of time. A lot of pubs in Letchworth are lovely pubs where I spend lots of time as a teenager. But yeah.
He suddenly noticed you standing by the harp.
Are you a harpist or something? Did you wake me up? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Thank you 1,000 times. I could have been terrible. I could have been in terrible trouble for dereliction of duty and all that. All right, wait for me. I'm coming.
Okay.
There we are.
There it goes.
You can turn the sound off if you like, because that's going to get annoying.
I'll turn it down.
Okay. There's a set of flags associated with each room,
Okay.
and whether you can hear the bells is one of them.
Oh. Okay. So this one you can because it's just that close.
Yeah.
How far can we go before you don't?
You can hear it outside in the crossroads bit, but not the.
Ah, let's take a look. That was also a very thoughtful touch.
Down towards.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, you can't hear it out there. Okay, you can hear it there though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a flag, like there's another one to say whether the room's considered outside.
Yes, yes. I have that too in my game. You can, in my game, there's a cup, and you can pour water out of the cup. If you're outside, she'll just pour it on the ground, but if you're inside, she won't. And then you have to pour it in a sink or something, anyway.
Right.
Give pen to Isles. Ales. Ales or Isles?
Ales. It's a joke because it makes me sound like I'm an alcoholic. Sorry, but there's a brewery local to us called Green King, and after a man called Mr. Green and a man called Mr. King, it's not actually about a Green King, although that is their logo. And they have a beer called Abbot's Ale because they come from Bury St Edmunds, where there was a monastery. So, and Abbot Ale, as you see, is not terribly funny, but
oh, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on, Sabi. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Let's do this. Okay. Abbott says.
Oh, did you find me a pen, Abby?
Yes, here it is.
Yes, there it is. Great.
I hand over the pen. Ailes dips it into the ink and scribbles a quick note. Then he looks up.
Everything okay, Abby?
Well, actually, I was
Okay.
wondering whether or not I should cadge some of your ink. Now, cadge is a very British term.
Did you not say that? Okay.
No, we don't.
Yeah. Like like borrow, except
Yeah.
like you're not going to give it back, and it's sort of like sneaky.
Oh, I
I
see.
mean, you can ask people, but you're like, could I catch some of this? And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't have a word for that. Okay, cool. Right.
All right.
Oh, sorry. All right, that's me.
Ailes hands you a bottle of ink.
I've got gallons of ink. It just depends. I'm always losing.
Mm. I'll see you
I'll see you
around.
around. All right. Yep. Bye.
Okay.
It's just for narrative purposes that I thought there was a bit where he read you the letter. There was an extended bit where he read the letter and it wasn't all that funny, so I guess I must have cut it.
Oh.
But there's a I actually heard this in a shop today. My dad used to live in the Caribbean, right? And so he brought in on Grand Cayman. He lived there for 5 years, and
Oh.
so his whole record cabinet when I was a kid was full of reggae and calypso. And so that's stuff I grew up with. And there is one of those songs. There's a reggae song called "Mr. Big Stuff" about somebody who thinks he's all that, and his girlfriend is saying, "No, I'm not going to be with you, even though you're Mr. Big Stuff." And you all these things. There's a version of that which is sung. There's a version of that that's sung by a guy called Sister Big Stuff, and the joke was that that he was writing to the mother superior to another monastery, and about a sister called Sister Big Stuff, where all these things happened, which happened in the song. But then I discovered that nobody knew the song, so I cut it. But I heard Sister Big Stuff on the shop radio today, and I haven't heard it for donkey's years. So yeah, that.
And I think this is the first time that I've heard that your father worked in the Caribbean or was in the Caribbean for extended.
Yes, he was working for Barclays Bank out there and the Bank of Jamaica. He worked in merchant banks his whole life as a middle manager. When I was a kid, from all of my childhood, he worked for the Bank of Nova Scotia.
Oh, Bank of Nova Scotia.
Yeah, Scotiabank. Yeah.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Yeah. Met lots and lots of people from Toronto, but never been out there.
Okay, yeah. That was my next question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't think he has either, but no. So Scotiabank had a big branch in Moorgate in London. I did some summer jobs there once. Twice.
Okay. Fascinating.
Give ink on the roof once too. Right. Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
Give ink to Spludwick. Okay. Yep.
Hey, thanks, says Spludwick, which should be in an ordinary dialogue, but okay. Hey, thanks, says Spludwick. You're being really helpful. You reading this? You can read this if you like.
Oh, sure.
He goes,
it's up to you. Like I prefer you reading it actually.
He goes over to his cauldron and pours the ink in slowly. The mixture turns from a watery purple to a steaming, bubbling green colour. He looks up and asks, "Only one more ingredient left I haven't got. You wouldn't be able to get me a mushroom, would you?" He thought he needed to write something with the ink. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for one. Thanks a lot. It's really nice of you. Spludwick returns to his citrifaction tests. I can't remember what citrifaction is. I knew at the time. It means making something orange, but which is my favourite colour. But what it actually? It sounds like it had some sort of meaning in alchemy that I don't know about. I can check.
Yeah.
My great grandma was a very strange person into all sorts of weird things, and one of the books she had was this, which is conveniently just behind me, The Life of Paracelsus, and Paracelsus was the last great alchemist, and this is a book about all the really weird stuff he did, and I might have read about it in here. I don't know. Citrifaction, possibly.
I thought you said peristalsis before.
Oh, no. No, it does not have an entry on citrifaction. But, yeah, anyway. uh, this is how I learned so much about. So this is my source for a lot of things about alchemy because yeah, the life of Paracelsus was a book I read as a teenager thanks to my rather strange great aunt.
That's
So
fantastic. I just want to say hi to Mug
great
Monster and Retro
grandma.
Homebrew.
Yep,
When was that book published? Because it has an old look about it.
this one. Oh, I mean, hang on. Uh, she. It says with love to Pharaoh. Christmas 1944. Pharaoh was my great grandfather.
Hmm.
She renamed everybody. It was a thing. Um, 1896.
Wow.
So yeah, it's not the oldest in here, but it's oldish. Yes, but it's a lovely tale. Paracelsus was like 1600s though. It's not that old. So
1896 for New World people like me is like an old book. Um,
when I was in Pennsylvania, I went to a church for a while. St. Gabriel's in Douglasville in Pennsylvania, and they said, "This is the new building, and this is the old building. It was built in 1810 or whatever it was." And I was like, "Oh, all right." And and it was ages afterwards I realised that they were expecting me to say, "Oh, that's a long time ago." And I was like, "The church I was baptized in was built in 1260."
oh my
But
goodness. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I think about this sometimes
that's a
too.
perspective thing.
In terms of even in like I was born in Canada, but my family's from Japan, and there's like some plenty old
Yeah,
stuff there too. So especially with companies, like there's some companies that have been operating for centuries, and there's one called
that's amazing, isn't it?
it is
Go on.
amazing. So there's Yamasa soy sauce, and on every bottle they have it says like founded in like the 1600s or something. It's a soy sauce
Mm.
company. They're still around. They're still operating. And I think about
There's a
that
page on
sometimes.
Wikipedia about the oldest companies in the world, and
Yes,
most of them are Japanese.
yes,
Italians have a couple of them, I think.
yes.
There
Yeah, I've
used to
seen
be a
that one.
couple that, yeah, there was a couple that in Britain that have operated since time immemorial. In other words,
Yeah,
nobody has the foundation documents, but yeah, most of them are Italian. It is really impressive how long some of those things have been going.
yeah. I
But I
think
suppose there's no reason why
no, well, and also because the way that they've been really good at record keeping, and they've always
not.
stored like records in these scrolls that just don't rot and stuff. They use special
Yeah,
kind of rice paper or something. So that's why they have those
right.
records. So it could be very well that there's a lot of British companies that are much older, but they just don't have the records to prove it.
Who knows? Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. I didn't know that about rice paper because there was a problem with there was a bit of a fuss recently about
Hmm.
the House of Commons changing. They used to print all the laws on vellum, like
Mm-hmm.
when they passed an act of
Sure.
parliament, they would print it on vellum, and then they said this is expensive. Why are we doing this? And there was a discussion about it. But part of
Uh
the
huh.
difficulty is that paper decays
Yes.
and vellum doesn't. Vellum lasts indefinitely.
Yes.
So we have books in not I. That'd be weird. We some weird shit. But no, I don't have anything on vellum as far as I know. Yeah, no, and paper falls to pieces. So it made a lot of sense to print it on vellum. And I didn't know that about rice paper.
Well, I
So
don't I
so
don't
yeah,
know that paper
yeah,
doesn't, but I also think they also stored them really well. So that's
right,
probably part of the reason why they've lasted. Good
right.
evening, Adrian Bauer. Now, but do you know where we get the mushroom? Because this has completely left my mind.
It is in Nottingham, in
Okay.
the place where you were tied up on the thing,
Okay.
and a
Perfect.
mushroom grows later for no
Okay.
reason I can
For
remember.
no reason.
Yep.
And while we're journeying on our way to Nottingham, I must ask you, what is the oldest book that you do own, and what is it of?
Oh, that's a very good question. I have a few from the 1700s.
Oh,
I don't. Hang on a minute. I'll just check up on the shelf.
please, please.
Oh, I wanted to. Okay. Um, while I'm looking at that, look up St Mary's Old Letchworth. Right, it's
Okay.
the church. When I said the church I was
Yes.
baptized in was built in. It was actually 1150.
Oh,
So yeah, you want to see what it looks like. It's
okay.
in
Well,
Letchworth.
okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
I will look that up. St. Mary's of Letchworth. Okay. Oh, not Lapworth. Come on, DuckDuckGo. St. Mary's Letchworth. Yes, Church of St. Mary. Okay. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so let's just I'll share my screen for people who would like to see that. I will also grab Marnanel's camera so we have Marnel as well. Which is it? Is it this one? Okay, it's this one. Okay, so it's Marnel on the show and tell as well. Okay, And oh yeah, I was going to do the Gazette. That can be after. Window capture, browser window. Oh nope, that's what I want. Okay, let's do this. No, that's not what I wanted either. Okay, just copy this, copy that. Okay, there we are. 15 best things to do in Letchworth.
So,
Okay.
I'm not sure this is the oldest, and I'm pretty sure I have one from the 1700s, but this is from 1803. I don't know if
Oh
you can see that.
boy. Yeah, well, it's a bit blurred out, but we can see. Yeah, oh yeah, I see a bit of the frontispiece
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Um,
1803. It's a collection of poems by J.H.L. Hunt, late of the Grammar School of Christ Hospital. Collection of poems written between the ages of 12 and 16.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, and there we are. There's his poetry that he wrote,
Oh my goodness.
and there it is. But I don't know if there's. I have an idea there's something older, but I can't think where. But yeah. Anyway,
1800.
among
Could
the
you
oldest stuff.
now are they short poems? Could you favor us with one of 12-year-old Hunt's?
I don't know. Find. Is it just a right long? Okay. What struggling passions rule the soul? What passions strong that spurn control the human bosom fire? Potent warrior, cased in steel, the king, the beggar, all can feel the power of fierce desire. The tempest howled, the forky light gilt with pale ray the shades of night. Pealing thunder crashed from murdered Duncan came Macbeth, and to the ground, still warm with death, the bloody dagger dashed. There you are.
That a 12-year-old wrote that.
Well, I mean, it might be in 16. I don't know. It doesn't say.
Well, in any rate, I think that range is still. I mean,
Oh, I think
at any age, even.
impressive. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway.
Okay, let's.
Oh no, he was 12. It says at the top of it.
Oh my
Macbeth
goodness.
or the ill effects of ambition, written at the age of 12. Cool.
Oh.
That's impressive. Who was this guy anyway? I used to know this stuff anyway. He is there? Oh, I show a picture. Went away.
Iron recommends the Tesco supermarket in Baldock for architecture.
I remember it being built. Yeah,
Oh.
there's a picture. Yeah, I remember Tesco Bulldog being built, and the Comet, the local newspaper, thought it was a really bad idea because a lot of local merchants would be put out of business, and so it was going to campaign against it. But they said if you do, we'll never buy advertising in your paper. So they didn't. And yeah, and then they built Tesco Bulldog, and they had an opening. They had a competition to win stuff when they opened, and my sister entered it just for not expecting to win anything, and she won a cuddly orangutan, but it's huge. It's about the size of me, and she didn't know what to do with it, and it's still in my parents' living room. And it now has a hat on that says engine driver because my dad went on a thing where you could drive the steam engine, and he got a hat saying engine driver, and now he gave it to the gorilla whose name is Tesco. I hope this makes sense. My parents are a bit strange. So. Let's put this on the shelf so that I don't forget it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what this stuff is. I mean, I do, but I can't remember. Ooh, this one might be older. Anyway, go on.
Oh yes, so we found the mushrooms.
Yep. No, it's 1824.
Oh, what was that one anyway? Another poetry book?
Oh, it's a Bible. But it's slightly tattered by now.
And where do you acquire them? Are they from the famous bookstore?
A lot of them are actually. Every time I go back to lectures, they come back with a couple of carrier bags full of books because the stuff is so cheap there. The stuff they don't think they can shift to old booksellers, because a lot of this stuff isn't worth very much. It's old, but it's not rare, and so people don't pay lots of money for it, and you can get this stuff for most of the books in here. You couldn't get a couple of pounds for, but every so often there's an odd one. Like this is actually, what is that one? I don't know what the next one is, but it looks pretty. Oh, it's a hymn book. But I used to know what half this stuff is, and then I'm not very awake. Ooh, hang on, what's this? Sorry, no, I'm distracted by my own bookshelf.
No, not at all. I love books.
Yeah, this one from 1848 is Taylor's Rules and Exercises for Holy Living,
Oh.
which was a very popular book at the time, and I got it for free. Because there was a shop that sold furniture and stuff, and they had some books that I don't know, maybe they came in with the furniture,
Hmm.
and were getting rid of them. And it's from 1848, and it's lovely, and I got it for free. Um, because I look out for this stuff. I know what to look for really.
Mm-hmm.
This is Liber Precum Publicarum, which is a fascinatingly perverse book. Because okay, you know how the Church of England um, had right at the beginning of the split with Rome, they
Hmm.
decided not to have the services in Latin
Yes.
anymore. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. This is the Book of Common Prayer in Latin. Somebody was perverse enough to translate the book into Latin, which we got in order to get away from Latin.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the whole book in Latin that they did, because there are a few places still licensed to hold services in Latin if they want. All the college chapels in Oxford and Cambridge, have it, and a few other places, and so there is this. It's a ridiculous idea, but there it is, and I found a copy, and I hung on to the copy. So that's basically how everything in here turned up. I saw it, I thought that sounds interesting, and I hung on to it. So yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I'm going to keep asking you about books actually because I find this fascinating. Was there any book that you had sought out that you then were able to acquire, or are there some books that you were still seeking?
Ooh, good question. I I am thinking about that and not coming up with an answer yet. Recently it's been much easier because because books and stuff to find things, but I'm slowing down on this. I can't think of an answer.
Mm.
Sorry.
Not at all.
There, yeah. I mean, there's been some stuff. There's one particular thing, right? There was a fella called Reginald Hine. Have I ever mentioned him? The guy, probably not. Hang on. There's a fella called Reginald Hine, who was a historian of Hitchin, which is the town where I was born, which is the next town to Letchworth. And he was a very strange fella. He was a lawyer, but he hardly ever did any lawyering. He was a lawyer because it gave him an excuse to hide away in an office and write books about his Hitchin, which is what he actually wanted to do. And it allowed him to do as little work as he liked, as long as his boss didn't notice. And so uh, yeah, he wrote. This is one of his books. It's called Hitchin Worthies, and it's a list of some people who have lived in Hitchin, and there've been some very strange people who have lived in Hitchin, including the man who was the vicar of Hitchin and was so very weird that the bishop fired him. Whereupon the man who was also the squire and also terribly rich went back to his manor house and carried on holding effectively Sunday services, except they were wild things which were effectively parties, and this was scandalous in the region. And the new vicar didn't get anybody turning up to the services. But anyway, Hein wrote this book. Yeah, Kit, Kit gave me this for Christmas,
Mm.
and it's signed by him, which is lovely.
Oh
He died
wow.
in he died in 1953 or so. No, must have been earlier than that. Anyway, just after the war, and it was really odd. He had been representing somebody in the divorce case, and the the other person, sorry, he was being representing somebody in the divorce case. He spoke directly to the other party in the divorce rather than going through their lawyer, which is apparently something you're not supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And the Law Society, which is the organising people for lawyers, the Law Society summoned him to London to explain himself, and he went to the station. I didn't mention this, but he had this fear of owls.
Mm.
When he was a teenager, he found a rifle, and he went out with the rifle as a teenager might, and shot the first animal he saw, which was an owl, and the owl bled to death, and he stood and watched it and couldn't do anything about it, and felt terrible about it the rest of his life. And in the last few weeks before he was called down to London, he said he was asking people whether they thought owls could haunt people. It wasn't terribly obvious. Why? And then when his train was coming in to take him to London, he jumped in front of it and died. And yeah, he'd been just talking to people just earlier. There was no
Hmm.
there was no clue as to why he jumped in front of the train. It's not, nobody really knows why. But the coroner said that he'd received a letter that he wasn't going to tell anybody about. And I contacted Hertfordshire Archives, and they have no copy of the letter.
Wow.
So don't know, and I am really curious as to
Mm-hmm.
what was going on. I think he was gay and he was being blackmailed.
Yes, you'd mentioned this. Yes. Yeah.
Ah, have I? Right. Okay, well, yeah, this is a book. There is another book by him, a 3-volume book that I want. And I said to my dad, I'm going to find a copy of that. And he said, oh, no, I have a copy of that. You'll get it when I die. And I was like, well, yeah, but I'm not, not going to kill you just for the book, am I?
No, we
Yeah.
have heard that
So I
story
don't,
before, but you had not shown us the book that was signed or anything like that.
oh,
So
yeah.
I'm glad we had a reprise of that one.
Yeah. Amazing, man. Anyway, yes, sorry. But, I'm curious about. I'm just trying to think how, it's like, oh, was that one of. How old is that? 18, 1865. It's not all that old. But it's the Bible in Welsh.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's a thing. I was learning Welsh, and it's a really useful thing to be able to. It's a thing I worked out a while ago that if you're learning a language, it's a really good idea to read passages in the Bible in that language and the other language,
Hmm.
in the language you speak, because it's so easy to find the
Right.
context,
Mm-hmm.
and find there's a translation of the Bible into practically everything.
Mm-hmm.
So as a text for comparison, it's really useful. When I was doing my masters in language processing, we used to use Canadian Hansard a lot, by the way,
Huh.
because it's synchronized translations between French and English.
Interesting. Okay.
So if you want to train uh, a machine to do the translations, um, it's a really useful source
Hmm.
to so that can read a paragraph and know that the paragraph in French is going to mean the same thing. Sorry, I just remembered that. I hadn't thought about that for years. Anyway, carry on.
Oh,
Sorry.
carry on. Okay, here we are. So we did find the mushrooms. Uh, have looked at them, and you
Yep.
notice that a clump of mushrooms has sprung up near a tree. So this is very exciting. Okay, so take mushrooms, and then back to Spludwick. Oh, take mushroom. Um, get mushroom or obtain mushroom. How does this work? I feel like
Pick mushroom? I thought
pick.
get mushroom worked.
Oh,
Does
pick.
it not?
It hadn't, but pick mushroom. I'll
Okay.
try. Oh no, it doesn't
Yeah.
work this way. Huh.
Okay. Can you examine the mushroom? Does that not work? I don't know. You're not holding it. That's not terribly helpful, is it?
Is this
Um.
how the game breaks because I didn't make the onion pickled? Would that ever be a thing?
No, that shouldn't make a difference.
Okay.
Hang on. Now I think about it.
Harvest.
Hang on.
Hmm.
Hang on. I will find what it says here. Hang on. Okay, according to the ScumVM
Hmm.
report, the verb is pick mushroom.
Huh. Pick
So are you
mushroom.
standing in the right place?
I might not be. I might need to be closer.
Okay.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Did I mention that? I must have mentioned the
Hmm.
also system. There's a subsystem called also that allows you to find particular things about rooms, like whether you can hear the bells and so on. And one of them is that you can draw um rectangles around things, and those are. Do you see that?
Oh, I see.
And
Active
those are the
areas
places
or
where you can
something.
do
Yeah.
things. And that one is yeah. Um. okay, there is a song called "My Old Man's a Dustman,"
Okay.
right? And it's not a very serious song.
Mm-hmm.
A dustman being a somebody that empties
Mm-hmm.
trash can. Yep. And there's a bit in between each verse. Somebody cracks a joke, and there's one that says, "I say, I say, I say." Do you have "I say, I say, I say"? This is like from music hall that people would turn up and they're going to tell a joke and they go, "I say, I say, I say." You know, and he was like, "I say, I say, I say, my dustbin's full of toadstools.
Hmm.
How do you know it's full? There's not mushroom inside."
I see.
Yes. So I didn't bother putting the punchline because I thought it was straightforward, but possibly not if you don't know the song.
And it's also this also says toadstool. Yeah. So I mean, there's very little
Yeah.
chance, I think. But I'm pleased to have that context. 'Cause I don't think I would have gotten that otherwise. Okay, on back we go.
Yep. And this is the one. This is the bridge that was actually a real bridge that was scanned.
Yes, yes. It's incredible that you managed to implement it in this way.
I was going to do more of them. We went around taking pictures of castles and stuff, but
Mm.
it was it's difficult enough to walk around that it was that it was clearly not terribly going to work.
Back to Argent. Okay. All right.
Letchworth also had one of the first purpose-built cinemas in the country. It totally did, the Broadway,
Mm.
and they redid it about 20 years ago now. So that back to its former glory, and now it's all Art Deco and
Mm.
beautiful and stuff.
So it was originally built in the 1920s?
I think there must have been, yeah. I
Mm.
mean, it's one of the things where the Heritage Foundation, because the land's all owned in common, gets to use the money for the benefit of the town. And one of the things was fixing up the cinema.
Mm. Lovely.
Yeah, Lonnie Donegan. Thank you. 1930s apparently.
Mm. Okay. Save. This is us next. Okay. Give mushroom to ales.
What is actually bonkers
Oh,
about the
whoops.
Tesco in Baldock, by the way? I
Mushroom
mean, I've been there,
chips.
but I don't think I was looking at the architecture at the time. I was probably thinking about whether I needed bread or something. But hmm,
Here we go.
okay, a mushroom. Abby, you're a wonder," says Sproblik, not in a bubble for some reason.
Mm.
Sproblik takes the fungus from your hands and drops it into the brew. It sinks with a sudden whoosh of flame. Sproblik gives the brew one last stir, then takes a bottle and fills it with the liquid. "Here," he says, "you've earned a free sample. Bear in mind that it's still experimental as yet, so mind whom you give it to."
Okay, so we now have a new item, I suppose, which
Mm-hmm.
is potion.
Yeah.
Let's look at it. Yes.
A Spludwick potion. Do not exceed the specified dose.
Mm.
All of it. If sleepy, do not use a bow and arrow or ride a horse at speed. Keep away from children.
Wise.
Just a pastiche of, you know, do not use machinery if sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Heavy machinery. Yep.
Yeah.
Now that we have the potion, no, we need a password, don't we, to get into Baron de Lustie's castle, or how does it work?
There's a point where you come back every so often. Every so often you come back to every so often when you come back to Argent,
Hmm.
then Splobwick isn't there, and Crapulus comes up and says Splobwick isn't here, and then you can go into Splobwick's lab and say um, abracadabra or whatever, and probably actually, and you'll summon Avaricious,
Mm, mm-hmm.
and he will tell you the password.
Okay, so do we need to
Um,
travel to open that eventuality, potentially?
I think so.
Okay.
No.
Are you checking the walkthrough?
Yeah,
Yes,
I am
thank
checking
you.
the walkthrough. Yes, this kid went through and paid the whole thing so that he could do the port. Okay, so he says that the period here is 3 times. So if you go out and come back again 3 times, it will be quite dull, and but you will have got to the point where he is not there.
Okay, well, I
I
would think.
did, yeah.
Please, no,
Go
please.
on. No, in Spudrick's room, there's a circle that you've got to be inside.
Mm-hmm.
And in the original version, it had a pentagram in it.
Mhm.
And after, at some point during the 2 years we spent doing this, I got kind of freaked out by this. Like maybe I was slightly superstitious, or maybe I was worried that somebody else might be, and got
Mm.
some and got some and wouldn't like it. So I got my brother to change it so that it's in danger, but he didn't. He didn't think that was a good change, but he acceded to it. So
Hmm.
yep.
Was there anything that you kind of argued about that you just never saw eye to eye about?
Well, I mean, a lot of the things were. No, you mean you have to go back. Sorry,
Oh,
you don't know at this point whether he's
gone.
yeah. There's a period of 3, so it might be any one of these
Oh, I
times
see.
that
Okay.
was yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Um, yeah. So I forgot what we were saying.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yes.
about things that we disagreed
Hmm.
about. It was well, I mean, the thing part of the design process is that my brother would draw stuff, and it would be stuff I hadn't planned for. So I would adapt the story to match the pictures, and sometimes I would adapt the story to points where there wasn't, and then it would sort of grow and disappear like the I was going to say like the London Underground, but you know what I mean. They build a new line out to somewhere, and then they decide to close the line, and so you know what I mean. Yeah.
I saw this news item that you now have a super sewer in London.
Do we? Cool. I hadn't heard about this. Go
Okay,
on.
so I can't ask you about that then.
I want to hear about it. I mean, the London sewers are really interesting.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, because they didn't have proper sewers for ages, and people just threw stuff in the Thames. And in the mid 1800s, it stank terribly, and the House of Commons is next to the river, and eventually they couldn't stand the smell, and so they paid for sewers to be put in. And an amazing guy called Joseph Bazalgette built the sewers, and this being during the middle of the Gothic revival, he built the most amazing sewers, and the pumping station. My goodness, I'm trying to get a picture actually. Crossness, that's the one.
Oh, okay, let me look it up.
Um,
I can put it up in show and
okay,
tell. Okay,
like
so
Crossness, like angry, Crossness
okay,
pumping station.
okay, cross nest.
It is the most
Okay,
beautiful thing.
images. Oh my
As you get
goodness.
pictures inside it,
Yeah.
it's a pumping. It's just a pumping
Oh my goodness.
sewage,
Okay, yeah,
and
we'll
he made it
definitely
like that
show this.
fantastic thing. Wow,
I,
I have so much respect for Bazalgette for doing all that, and of course it stopped people having cholera, which was great, but also so beautiful.
yeah, it's unbelievable. Actually, hold on. I will share. I will share it. Hold on. What on earth? Hold on. I can. I mean, it looks. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
It's beyond
it is the most
belief.
amazing thing.
What? What? I don't even know where to start with this. I mean,
Yeah,
who sees this? First of all, how many people are seeing the interior of this place?
I mean these days the thing's closed and you can go around it as a pumping station. You can go around it as a museum, but at the time, oh, I doubt anybody would go there. Why would you go to a pumping station? But yeah, he built like this. All right. Yes, I agree about the spaghetti code. By the way, the languages. It's like DNA and stuff. People build and people cut back and so on. Yeah, that place. I mean, oh my gosh. Sorry, I don't know where to begin with Crossness. It is the most amazing piece of architecture and for the most weird thing. I mean, like if you go to the Cathedral of Learning in Pittsburgh, for example, it is the most beautiful building, but it's a university building, and
Yeah.
you kind of expect some university buildings to be beautiful. You don't expect pumping
No.
station to be built like that. It's amazing.
Oh my
Thank you
goodness.
for telling me about the Tesco, by the way. I had forgotten the details. Thank you.
Yeah. I I can't even. I can't fault it because it's incredible and it's an incredible achievement. But at the same time, yeah, I cannot believe that this was approved before they built it.
It was the Gothic
Oh.
revival. People did this
Oh.
sort of thing. It was
I
yeah.
lost you.
It was a mad and beautiful time.
Just see here.
But usually not to pumping stations.
I've lost your camera. Give me one moment. Where did it
Oh,
go?
yeah, I've vanished.
Yeah, it's okay. I think I can fix this. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yes, you're back. Okay. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, it was a mad and beautiful time, really. Yeah.
Oops, sorry for that. Okay, nope. Stop it. Okay, go back. Go back. Okay. Okay. Oh. Now I'm just wondering what the workers thought when it was unveiled. Who were going to work in the pump?
Oh, lucky people. Yeah, I mean, I just looked up the new sewer, and it's that's an impressive sewer. That's a huge sewer.
Yes.
I think you could actually probably get to work on that if they gave you a boat, as long as you had a shower afterwards. Good grief.
Yeah, so that just was unveiled just short not too long ago, and I have not taken a chance to really read up about it. But it's huge.
Whoa.
Um,
You read about it? You ever hear it? There are people whose whole recreation thing is exploring sewers.
mhm.
You know, they'll see a grating, an outflow into a river, and say, "I wonder what's up this grating," and then they crawl up it as if they were cavers, and then they'll push open a manhole cover and climb out, and people are like, and they take photos and put it on the web. It is the strangest things.
That's incredible.
People are amazing.
Yes. And Crapulus walks up again. So here we are. We've got it.
Yay, we did
Yes,
it.
we did it. Okay.
Yes.
Hi, Crapulus.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Crapulus. I have a message for you from Splodwick, my lord. Far away. He's gone on a short holiday to Bury St Edmunds. I never knew he was dead. And then he said he was thinking of going to France to find this new tapestry they're making. Is that all right by you? That's fine. Thanks for the message. That's okay, my lord.
All right. So Spludwick should be absent.
Yep.
Okay, good. So I will save again.
Right.
I will save as.
Yep.
I will save as summon. Okay.
Yep.
And so this
Okay.
part, we have to do abracadabra.
Mm-hmm.
And how would we know that?
I don't know. According to the walkthrough person, you can type magic,
Okay.
which I suppose is fair enough. But you can, if you do that when Splodwick's there, he does a counter spell and makes it stop. So you can realize
Oh.
by, you don't have to be in this state
Oh.
to test it. But yeah, I don't know how you actually got the idea. But possibly just if there's a magic circle on the floor, you might stand in it and say things.
Possibly. I'm gonna try just an abracadabra. Okay, here we go.
You hear a vague, chilling, ghostly noise. Ooh. I reused a sprite.
Yes. Perfect. Why wouldn't you? I'm surprised you didn't reuse more.
Oh, yeah. Different sprite format, but yeah. Avalot, Avalot. Same colours except faded, because a long time ago.
Oh, do we have to do something, or is this a sequence?
No, he'll say something eventually.
Okay,
So, yeah. I am your 40 great grandfather, your descent Merlin ancestor from over 1,000 years ago. I have come to give you a message. Hopefully. The password is Doomsday. Hope it helps. Doomsday with an E. Doomsday. Do you know the Doomsday? I told you about the Doomsday disc, didn't I? Probably
Yes. The
did.
census
Okay,
kind of.
like
Yes.
that. Yep, that's the one. See you around. Yes, but also the BBC's version, the modern version, 1986. Did I tell you that? I think I did.
Yeah, I think you did, but you can tell us again because
Yeah.
I still think it's
Oh,
fascinating.
it's just the BBC did a for the 900th anniversary of the Doomsday disc, the Doomsday book. They did a thing called the Doomsday disc, which was a laser disc, and they asked kids from they divided the country up into little squares, and they asked kids from every square to contribute some facts about the town, and so they did, and it was really interesting. We had one at school, but the thing was, it was on a laser disc, and laser disc players are not exactly laser disc was a flop.
Mm.
So lots of schools had a laser disc player with this one disc, and so eventually it stopped being used. And
Mm.
then we got to the weirdest state that people knew this software existed, but nobody had a copy, and there was no computer in the country that could run it. Nobody found one. Um, so there was a bit of an archaeology thing going on. There's um, there's a project that's decoded it, and
Mm.
I didn't contribute to the project because I was doing it separately, but I downloaded the because you have to kind of play the disc is basically a analog
Mm.
format, even though it's a digital format, but it produces it's intended to produce output to a UHF television, and then you have so you get this enormous MP4 file, and you have to run a thing over it a filter over it to unnoisy it, and then unnoisy isn't a word, you know what I mean. And then you can demodulate it, and then you have the code, and then you have to work out to put it together. Fortunately, somebody kept the source code, um, and it's in B. Would you believe? Which is what came before C.
I didn't even know
So
that existed.
yeah, well, the thing is, there was a language called BCPL at Bell Labs, which was called Bell Computer Programming Language, and then there was a cut down version of that, which was called B, and then there was another version of that that was called C, and there was always a question about whether the version after that would be called D,
Mm.
or whether they were moving through the letters of BCPL, and there would be one called P, and then it was called C++. So yeah, there it is. But the only thing I've ever seen written in B is the source code for this. There were a lot of things like there were there was a there are bits that haven't been decoded yet. Like there was a bit that you could walk around a town
Mm-hmm.
and somebody's house, like Google Street View, except in the 80s. And it was a bit clunky, but it was impressive. And if anybody's interested in some digital archaeology, there are people working on that. So
Wow.
anyway,
I love it. I love it very
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Um,
APL was sorry, somebody's saying about APL. Um, there was I didn't know about A and D. Cool. APL was weird. It's even for 60s programming languages, it was weird because it didn't use ordinary symbols. It had this whole set of extra magic symbols, and you had to have a special keyboard. Like instead of I've never used APL, but instead of add, there was maybe, I don't know, triangle or something, and yeah, and they have added a whole APL block into Unicode just to be able to represent it. It's the weirdest thing, and uh, yeah, so yeah, there is APL, but it's and it does stand for a programming language, which is the least imaginative name for a programming language I've ever heard. So
Wonderful. Wonderful.
oh
Thank
yeah,
you, Eating Ways, for that, by the way. So I have a
yep,
question. If we went to Baron de Lustie's castle and said the password without hearing it from Avaricious, would it still
yeah.
work?
It would, but
Okay.
how would you know? Well, I mean, you could brute force it if you knew all the passwords.
Mm. Okay. Oh, so it's not always Doomsday.
No, it changes. I'm sorry. Yeah, didn't
Oh,
say.
okay. What are the other passwords? Do you remember some of them?
Ugh, no, but I could look in the source because I have it on.
Or you just have it there? Just
Yeah, yeah.
fantastic. Because
I
I
don't have the source code for Apparatus because somebody was asking whether I could find it, and I don't. It's on a disk somewhere in my parents' house. But fortunately, we kept Avalot. Sorry, go on.
oh no, I just mentioned because when I played it through the first time, it was the same password.
Oh, okay. Coincidental.
Hmm.
It is in Axie. Okay, cool. I'm just finding which file it was in. It was there. Right, got the list. It is not there. Gosh, there's a lot of them. Okay, I'll tell you the passwords.
Please, yeah, as we travel, yes.
Okay, Tyros, I don't even know what that means. Wordy, who was a character on a TV program for schools. My mum was a teacher and she recorded it and we saw all of them. It was amazing. Stack, Shadow, Owl, possibly because the BBC Micro symbol was an owl. Acorn, the company that made the BBC Micro. Doomsday, Floppy, Diode, Field, Cowslip for some reason. Ozbite, which was a call, a low-level call at the BBC Micro. Oscli, operating system command line interpreter, was another low-level call. Timber, Adval was analog to digital value, which was another BBC Micro thing. Neutron, Positron, Electron, Circuit, Aurum, Petrify, Ebby, which was that social media thing I told you about. Catapult, Gamers, Fudge, Candle, Beeb, Micro, Sesame, and Lordship, which was my secondary school, which was my primary school. Right. So
Very good. Very good. Castle. Okay, so this is the one. Okay. So do we just say the word, or how does this work?
should work. Oh, and the magic words that you can use,
Right.
yeah, are to get some of the ghosts. Abracadabra, Plug, like in Colossal Cave, Zuzi, like in Colossal Cave, Hocus Pocus, Izzy Wizzy, which is from a kids show called Sooty, which has been running for like 50 years and has this thing, Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. Izzy Wizzy, Plover, also from thing, Melanchurion, I have no idea where that's from. Zorton, Blurby, Thurb, Snowies, Samote, which is Thomas backwards, No Side Plug, Nerl, Magic, Clytu, Vodal, Bone Scrolls, and Radoff. I really don't know what half of those are, but they presumably made sense to me at the time.
Drawbridge opens.
Yay!
Yay! Oh, whoops. Sorry, Effie. Okay. Let's look.
Melanchurion apparently is a word from some kind of role-playing game or something, but it's possible that they took it from something like Paracelsus, and now I want to check. Let's see.
This plover is a type of bird. I know that, but it might mean something else.
Well, it means Melanchurion. Say okay. Yeah. Plover is a kind of bird, but it's also one of the passwords in Colossal Cave. And also it's an open source steno system, which I volunteered on for a long time and is really interesting if you like that stuff. A lovely person called who was it now? A lovely person whose name has completely gone out of my head just at the moment. Is a court transcriber, and the trouble is if you're learning to transcribe stuff in in courtrooms, you need all the equipment, and you have to start with it, and you don't know whether you like it. So there was the idea that you would use an ordinary keyboard for it, and the system is called Plover because that's easy to type in one stroke. So
Interesting.
Yep.
So here we go.
Mirabai Night. That was it. Yeah. Anyway, openstenoproject.org if you are looking for it. It is fun and interesting. I know how to. I can write with a steno machine, just not at useful speeds. But because I did volunteer work on the code, I had to learn how to do one.
It is fascinating the way that the keys are and how they look and everything. It looks completely foreign.
Yeah, the fingers of your left hand are the consonants before the vowels, and the fingers on your right hand are the consonants after the vowels, and your thumbs are the vowels.
Wow.
Like I don't know. Think of a word.
Plover? No.
Yeah, that's okay. Right. So then you would have on your left hand, you would have P is the middle finger on the top line. L is the two buttons on for the index finger, so you'd have it halfway down, and then the sound is going to be an O, I think. So that's your thumb in the second place, and then ver, v, r, are next to each other. So you put it on the middle of the index finger. So it's just those. Yeah,
Amazing.
but obviously I can't type at speed. Otherwise, I'd have just said, "Oh, it's that,"
Mm.
you know, because I have to stop and think sometimes. So.
So I wonder how long it takes for someone to get up to a speed that is usable.
Ooh, I'm not sure. I've seen people do it in a few months. You have to
Mm.
practice a lot. It's like
Mm-hmm.
playing an instrument. You know, the more often you practice,
Mm-hmm.
the faster you get. And it's enough for me to be able to type
Mm-hmm.
slowly, but I'm still not. I'd like to be able to type on it with it as fast as I can for QWERTY, but I don't practice enough. It would be dead useful though, because I know people who use it for coding, and they have all the symbols and stuff down, and you can have keywords in the programming language be
Mm-hmm.
just single strokes and stuff, because there are lots of symbols which aren't actual syllables that people say.
Mm-hmm.
Like sclam is not a syllable in an ordinary English word, but if you type sclam, you get an exclamation mark instead of steno, because exclamation mark.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, there's lots of things like that.
Yeah, that was another question I had was if it's so much faster, then I don't know why we don't all learn that.
Yeah, because I suppose because it takes longer to learn. It's
Hmm.
one of those trade-off things. But yeah, I think a lot as well. Until there was Open Steno, you had to buy the Steno machine,
Hmm.
which was a few thousand, so people just didn't.
Hmm.
And yeah, it, people don't know about it enough to learn it, but do. I mean, there's if you have a most keyboards, do you know Enki rollover? I can't think how they call it. You know where you have gamer keyboards that you can press arbitrary collections of keys, because you can't use an ordinary keyboard like that, because it tops out at like two keys pressed at once.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Maybe.
NKRO, NK rollover. Um, and if you hang on a minute, ah, if you no, that's not helping. If you have one of those, you can type with Clever, Open Steno stuff. But if that's enough, and those things aren't terribly expensive, like $20 or something
Hmm.
for a basic keyboard, as long as it's Yankee rollover. But there are I need to sort that out. But there are hopefully specialists. You can get hobbyists and so on that make ones that are designed to plug in and work with the. Maybe I don't have one. I have one somewhere. An actual one that's on a circuit board to do that, but I don't know where it went. Anyway, there is one. It's kind of broken at the moment, which is why it's not on the desk, unless it is somewhere. Anyway, yeah, there's one somewhere, and sorry, that wasn't terribly helpful because it's not there. Anyway, there are some, but that look like the steno machine
Hmm.
that you get in the court, more like the steno
Hmm.
machine you get in the court. But generally, you can just use a keyboard,
Hmm.
and I do. So yeah. Anyway, yes, that's the thing. Wonder where it went. Okay, it's around somewhere.
Oh, good evening, TV Prime. Yeah, we're in Baron de Lustie's castle. It's very
Yay!
exciting at long last.
Yep. Wonder where it went. Anyway, yes. Um, it's 2:30 in the morning. I just
Yes.
noticed. Should
Yes.
probably go to sleep.
Yes, I think that'd be a very good idea. But
Yeah.
before you go off, can you please
Yep.
just read this wonderful text description, and then you could
Oh yes.
bid you adieu.
Well, you've finally made it inside the Baron's castle. The the hall in which you stand is dominated by a huge shield bearing de Lustie's coat of arms and family motto. The flight of stairs to the left also catches your attention. I
Wonderful.
can't remember what the motto is.
Oh yeah, can I
Oh,
read
ite
this?
mingite. Yes. Oh,
Read
yeah.
sign?
And
Yeah.
ite mingite. Okay, the joke here, right? Mingere is to urinate. Ite, ite is the is ite is the imperative of ire to go in
Mhm.
Latin, and mingite is the imperative of mingere to urinate. So basically, it means piss off in Latin is the joke, and I liked that it rhymed.
Mhm.
So
It's
so I,
beautiful.
so I
Yeah.
now what does that mean? You know what I mean? That's what it means. And the reason that the coat of arms is a bull's head in a circle is that there's a big crossroadsy bit in the middle of Birmingham called the Bull Ring in real life.
Hmm.
So it being a ring and a bull, it represents it being in Birmingham. That isn't really the coat of arms of Birmingham, but you know it kind of fits. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the thing about heraldry? I'll tell you another time if you like,
I
because
love
it's really.
heraldry first of all, but I don't know if you've
Oh,
said that
yes,
one.
let's talk about it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I accidentally became president of the Cambridge University Heraldic and Genealogical Society. Um, accidentally, and that was a really weird year because like we got invited to one of the herald's houses, and it turned out to be a castle in Norfolk.
Oh
It was the
wow.
strangest thing, and I don't know what to say to somebody who owns, like small talk over dinner. I was like, "Oh, what have you been doing recently?" And he said, "Oh, been having trouble with the moat. It's got algae in it. So I discovered that if you put bales of straw into the moat, it kills the algae." And I was like, I don't know what to say to somebody who has a moat. Where I come from, we don't have moats. Some of us don't have gardens. I mean, yeah, it was deeply odd, but it was an experience.
An
Yeah,
experience. And was it good
yeah.
food? What you were served well, I hope.
Oh, it was lovely. Yeah, yeah. It was lovely. But the part of the reason was that the constitution of the society required that the president and the vice president be current students, and only two students bothered to turn up to the AGM. So we're like, "Oh, I'll toss you for it." so
Uh,
so I became president, and I was really I am far I okay the English class system, right?
hmm.
I was not. This was way above me. I am lower middle class, shading onto working class, and but probably lower middle. And these people were definitely upper class people. And somebody said later that I was a good president, but I always wore the wrong color shoes, and that's exactly the sort of thing. They would know they had the.
Yeah. Understood.
And yeah. And when we went to the castle, um, I got a note from one of the other people in the society that said, the what's his face would the herald said, you should dress casually. This does not mean jeans and t-shirt.
Hmm.
Just in case I didn't understand, because apparently it means I don't know what any of this stuff is about. So yeah, heraldry is fascinating, as you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
But yeah, but Q Hags is odd and wonderful, but odd. And I met some lovely people that way. But yeah, I was a bit out of my element there, but it was fascinating and I learned. So anyway, yes, I
Yes.
will go to sleep.
Yes. Thank you so
Lovely to
much.
talk to you all.
So
Yep,
lovely to have you, Marnanel, when you're
always
able.
lovely. Yep,
Maybe next week we can have you on again. We can
I do hope so. Yes,
brave the lightning.
to be rampant on the field. Iron, it would be singular. E Mingay, not Ite Mingite if you're talking to one girl, or Ite Mingiti Puelai if you're talking to multiple. Sorry, I'm just getting nitpicky there. Anyway, but yeah, the number is different. Anyway, yes, lovely to talk to you all, and
Yes.
I will go away if I can find what on earth I did with knocking the mouse, because I was here it is, right. Okay, I was looking through the stuff. All right, yes, lovely to talk to you.
Yes, lovely.
Take
Have
care.
a wonderful night. Take care.
And you. Bye then.
Wonderful. Such a treat. Always such a treat to have Marnanel on. Such a treat. I love seeing the books as well. Yeah, let's just get out of this little bit. Yeah, hey everybody. Everyone got a D in Latin. No, it's good to see you guys. Yeah, thanks for joining us. I'm still gonna be on for you, but I'm really hungry. I'm gonna do my pause and snack thingy, and then we're gonna do a walkthrough through the Gazette. I brought out the February edition of the Gazette this month, and we'll get into it. I've got some stuff. I've got a sprite for Cosmos Cosmic Adventure to Impansify for warm up, and then we're gonna get back into more pixel art and then more Omnicron Conspiracy. We are on Delphi, and I found my save game file, which I'm very excited about. The save game file name. And I have a goal even when we get to. I mean, it's probably not a goal that we'll stick with, but I was curious about what would happen because I know we got shot by the green suited man in the end room, and I want to see what he's about. So, all right, I'm going to put the music on that I have, the usual stuff, and I will mute myself. I'll take it to the show and tell. Let's just enjoy. This incredible photo. Can I just view file? How do I make this bigger? Why don't we just enjoy some photos of this pumping station, Cross Nest pumping station, in all its glory. I will mute myself and have a few bites of food, and then we'll get right into it. All right. I don't even know if we can hear the music. Okay, I see the levels. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself, and then yeah, we'll stick around. We'll get into more stuff. Sometimes I wonder, if alien archaeologists come down to this planet after we're all gone, what they would think about Krosno's pumping station, what they would think it would say about our society. I think it would be a good thing, whatever it is. We clearly highly value sanitation. Area 85, happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Good to see you. Modern Verbs also. Um, good to see everybody. Yeah, let's just do the walkthrough of the Gazette. I wish we had more stuff out in the world like this. I mean, it is a bit absurd, really, but I like absurd. The Crimson Diamond Gazette. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Wow. Being able to open up browser windows is like a superpower. Okay. So here, this came out. Oh, how come this isn't scrolling? Custom, no custom stuff. Okay, good. There we go. Okay, good. So I do this every month. There is a subscribe to email list here. If you want to subscribe to this, if you want to minimize your social media presence. But yeah, this is February. Oh my gosh, we have so much snow, you guys. We have so much snow in Toronto right now. And yeah, I've heard about the Delta plane that landed upside down with no wings and all that. That's no good. But glad that so far everyone seems to be decently okay. But yeah, it's been a lot of snow. More snow than we've seen in ages here. Oh wow, Evil Tentacle. By the way, happy Crimson Tuesday. Evil Tentacle says there's some pretty ornate Gothic buildings on the main street of my city, and I discovered recently they were originally warehouses. Warehouses. That's great. I love it. Mug Monster, happy Crimson Tuesday says a few weeks ago we had snow in South Carolina, which is not common. Yeah, I mean snow is not unheard of, definitely in Canada, but this volume of snow is something else entirely. So moving on. So this was a bundle that happened over the weekend. This was hosted by Fellow Traveler, which is a publisher. The Crimson Diamond is not published by Fellow Traveler, but they reached out. I'm like, how could I not? Looking at the games that are in this bundle. 1,000 Times Resist, Herald Halibut, Manor Lords, Dread Delusion, Minishoot Adventures, Cryptmaster, Solium Infernum, Shogun, Showdown, Mouthwashing, and Duck Detective. This is one of the reasons I kind of rushed to get the Gazette out on the weekend, is because I really wanted people to get a chance to pick this up. The bundle is now over, although the Crimson Diamond is still on sale for 20% off on its own. But this was an incredible bundle to be a part of, because I looked at all the other games and they're amazing. 1,000 Times Resist is made my fellow Canadians, fellow small team, and so cool to see them on there too. Yeah, Mug Monster. Mouthwashing's been pretty popular. Seeing it in the bundle with the Crimson Diamond is cool. Yeah, I mean, if they're not really anything related whatsoever. But I'm like, hey, Edmund Detour, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, it was pretty cool to get to be a part of that. Yeah, here are all the games that were on there. I'm like, oh. Area 85, these are they're not really retro-y games, I would think. Even Minishoot kind of looks retro. Mouthwashing and Dread Delusion have like retro, but not pixel art retro. It's kind of more like PS1 era retro. Yeah, yeah, these are indie. I think 1,000 Times Resist, I think, is indie. I didn't look at that part of it, but I think some of these are indie. I think, and Cryptmaster, I think there's typing in it or something. Yeah. So I don't even know how these were selected, beyond the fact that they're all awesome, and I was happy to be part of it. And then here, yes, this is the holiday card that I sent out to my Patreon backers. And the back of that card had this, which is the recipe for Halengrata, aka thumbprint cookies, which are in the Crimson Diamond pretty prominently. And this is now, you can find this yourself online on the dev blog that I have. So if you want to make these yourself, here is the recipe. And I hope you do, and I hope you enjoy them very much. Okay, yeah, Monster says, I think all of them are indie, but not necessarily solo dev like Crimson Diamond. Yeah, I do feel like they're indie. Hey, oh yeah, also, yeah, that person 122, good to see you, by the way. My schedule got a bit busy, so never got the time to thank you for the card on Patreon. It is beautiful. I cannot wait to make the cookies too. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah. Please, guys, make the cookies. Take pictures of the cookies as well. I would love to see your versions of the cookies. And this is a delicious recipe. Here are my mom's. Now, the thing is, this actual original recipe, it calls for, and they are here, 1.5 cups of walnuts finely chopped. Because the idea is actually these cookies are supposed to be rolled in, before they're baked, rolled in walnuts, like chopped up walnuts, to give them like more texture and more interest, visual interest. I convinced my mom to make 3 of them without the walnuts so I could take pictures of them so they'd look more game accurate. But yeah, they do look and taste really nice with the walnuts as well on there. So it's optional here in the recipe, rolling them in beat egg whites and then coating them with the walnut, chopped up walnuts. But yeah, these are definitely more game accurate. Yeah, eating with the eggs are for basically coating the cookie with something that will adhere the chopped up walnuts. It says raspberry preserves, but you can use raspberry jam. It's probably better even to have it as being jam. But also you can use whatever jam you'd like in there. My mom tends to use marmalade actually. But I convinced her this year when she was baking hers, Mom, can you please make these cookies with the raspberry jam? I need them for my game. Oh, and Ari says, oh, in Italy, those biscuits are covered in powdered sugar. I think would look lovely, and also would make the tops of them less sticky. Oh, you got raspberry preserves at Aldi. Nice, Edmund Detour. Yeah. They're made with some apple marmalade. Yeah, you can put whatever you want in the middle. It's going to be delicious either way, or any way. And I was on this. This is really cool. This is the Retro Repair Roundup. You can find this on YouTube. I was on episode number 73, and I checked their channel, and I think one of their more recent episodes has one short eye on there, chatting with them. So definitely good ones to check out. Also, yeah, Pam, Cannot Be Tamed on Twitch. She has been streaming the Crimson Diamond. I think she's just streamed it last weekend. So if you want to catch that, the VOD should still be up on her channel. Hey, James Neko, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, my mom says, oh, those ones look naked, because she makes them every year with the chopped up walnuts on there. Oh yes, this as well. Adventure Game Studio. There are the AGS Awards every year, and right now the AGS Awards are open for voting. The Crimson Diamond has been nominated in 5 categories: best game of the year, best visuals, best writing, best programming, and best gameplay. And in the Gazette, you can find a link for voting. It looks more like a cave with nuts. Well, my mom calls them nest cookies, Blaholton, because they actually are called a bunch of different names, and my mom calls them nest cookies. So when they're coated with the chopped up walnuts, they look more like a nest. But like the stuff in the middle doesn't look like anything that would be in a nest, so I don't know how that works. Yes, modern verbs. I like how Robot Spacer made cookies when he played the game and ate almonds. I love how far Robot Spacer goes with his little stream event things. For his birthday, he shares a birthday with Garfield. For his birthday, he cosplayed as Garfield and made lasagna that he ate on stream. And because he is very, very, very well prepared, he actually practiced making the lasagna before he made the one he was going to eat on stream. I love that commitment. Oh yes. Thank you, Edith, for voting. And yeah, I do have Fourth Wall. I sell merch, but I mostly have my merch so I can just order stuff on my own and also do giveaways during the seasonal giveaways and stuff like that. So that's that's there for. But if you want to buy that stuff on your own and don't leave it up to chance with pick a number out of 1 in 100, you can buy stuff there. I always put links to all my VODs from the previous month before I put the Gazette out up here, so you can see I have the art streams and when I have Marnanel on as well, and also Marnanel is linked to her Mastodon and her Blue Sky and her website as well. All the completed Let's Plays are here. Working on Omnicron Conspiracy. There's our little dancing green lady. She for subscribers, she is an animated emoji now. She will live on forever. And oh yeah, so this was in last month's Gazette when I thought this was a citrine, and so I took it to the Royal Ontario Museum. They were having a gem, mineral, and fossil identification clinic. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I love that little green lady. And so this was a free clinic they had at the ROM, and I didn't even have to pay admission because this was happening like in an area that was downstairs, and you didn't have to like do the admission thing because you're not seeing the exhibits. Um, I don't know if they're volunteers or not, but there was like gemologists and fossil experts and stuff that were sitting at these tables, and then you could like line up and get numbers, and then you could bring your stuff to them. And I have still some stuff that I will share in further gazettes, but I have to like um, ration out those little things. So I brought in a few things, and they identified them for me, and that was really cool. And this I thought was a citrine, and a citrine is basically like a golden yellow colored um, quartz. Like quartz is a very common mineral, and I thought this was going to be that. And I just happened to have this piece. It was from like ages and ages ago, and I didn't have any idea what it was, but I brought it, and it's actually topaz, and likely a Brazilian topaz is what the gemologist said. And topaz is pretty awesome because it's actually even harder than quartz. It's even harder than citrine. Topaz has a Mohs hardness of 8, which is just below rubies and sapphires, which is a Mohs hardness of 9, and diamonds, of course, which is the hardest natural mineral, I guess, and that has a Mohs hardness of 10. Hey, obsessive repulsive, happy Crimson Tuesday. Thanks for the raid. Let's give you a shout out. What were you up to this evening or day or afternoon? Shout out, obsessive repulsive. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Howdy. Howdy to you. Yeah, fantastic. Thanks so much. Oh, you were playing my game. Fantastic. Thank you for playing my game. I hope you've been having fun with it. I hope you're enjoying. We're just, yeah, so very much in theme with the game. I'm talking about my Crimson Gazette that I put out every month and how I thought this was a citrine, but when I literally took it to the Royal Ontario Museum for a gem, mineral, and fossil identification clinic, I was told it's a Brazilian topaz. Oh, good. Okay, you just played day one. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Love it. But yes, this topaz is kind of incredible because it's hard. Like, it's hard enough to wear in any kind of like rings or bracelets, anything that's going to see a lot of wear. Topaz can be good for because it is that hard. It's harder than glass. It's harder than stainless steel, I think. Because I think stainless steel has a Mohs hardness of 7, I feel like. I'd have to check that, but I think so. And so this is a hardy rock that's not going to get scratched that easily. You don't want to know how hard Mo was? Beta Human, happy Crimson Tuesday. But yeah, this is fantastic. And I have wrapped it actually. So it's here. I have it on this. Hold on. So I have it on this necklace thing. I made this horrible necklace. And so what this is really bad wire wrapping of like different kinds of gems. So this is the topaz, and it's a pretty big. I mean, this is not valuable, by the way. I mean, you can find this stuff on Etsy, like this size and quality for like I don't know, $5-10 or something maybe. And then I also have this is a quartz piece. This is just a stone river or lake tumbled piece of quartz. This just came in this shape that I ended up polishing myself. This is a fluorite crystal, so it's got that very traditional tetrahedral shape, which is it's a beautiful crystal. The problem with fluorite is it's not that hard, so you can't really wear it in like a big ring or something because it's actually quite fragile. I think it's got a Mohs hardness of 5, maybe 5. And what else do I have here? So this is calcite, I think, and also calcite is a really cool mineral as well, but it's not that hardy, so I wouldn't recommend. It's not really a jewelry stone. And the last one, which is on this side. Oh, this is a carnelian. And I actually love carnelian quite a bit because it's very brightly colored and it can actually have a lot of color gradation, and it's very like common and cheap, which I don't really care about. I just want something that looks good. So that is that. So there is the Brazilian. I'm probably not going to keep it as a necklace like this, but I had this idea for a necklace and I just put this together yesterday. So that's the Brazilian topaz. And yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a gorgeous jewelry, and it comes in a bunch of different colors. It comes in like blue, it comes in pink, it comes in all kinds of colors. So yeah, I love it. Like and the close up, I think it's even more beautiful. Like this might be considered like imperfections, but I actually really love all like the weird striations and stuff. You can see like bits of like darker colors in there too, and like this spot of like orangey red stuff. I think they're beautiful. Yeah, so I might like end up doing a better wire wrapping job and actually putting this on a nicer chain on its own and stuff. I probably will end up doing that, but I just had this silly idea for a necklace last night. Yeah, exactly. If it looks good, I don't care. Like, and to that point, I picked this up recently, and I have it here. Actually, I can show you guys this one. This is citrine, and this is another gorgeous stone. And it's this. Look how chunky. Look how chunky. Look how chunky. It's an incredibly bulky, awesome stone. This is quartz. This is not an expensive stone, but it's this incredible color and incredible like brilliance, incredible bulk. And I actually have it here, and I can show you. Um, Chonk. So here it is. Like, look at the size of this thing, right? It's getting keyed out. I can't let it get keyed out. It's a crime. Give me a second. Okay. Look at this thing. And it's set in sterling silver. And look like... So it's got to be set in something that deep, because the bottom of it... Like, you don't want the bottom of it to get hit, right? So the bottom of it is not going to get hit. You set this on a table, it's not going to hit the bottom of this stone. Hey, SH John, happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Davor, good to see you. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Perfect timing, by the way, Davor. I'm going to give you a shout out. How is your stream tonight? Let's give a shout out. Shout out to Davor. Davor, good to see you. Yeah, rock. So Davor is into the rocks as well. So this is absolutely perfect. So this, Davor, is a citrine. Look how beautiful this is, okay? Like, and just look how bulky. Okay, you did EG caravan thing. Yes. I remember you mentioning in my Discord about that. Oh, anyway, so I fell in love with this piece. Okay, and it is gigantic and gorgeous, and I love it. And it's citrine, which means it's super not that expensive. This I don't mind telling you. I bought this for $150. It's not. It's not cheap, right? It's not cheap, and I'm going to say that it's not cheap, but also for what it looks like, it's I think it's a screaming steal of a deal. So I'm going to actually wear that now. Yeah, we love our not that expensive gem. So relatively speaking, for what it looks like and the cut of it, I think it's kind of amazing. So hold on, I've been this necklace that I just threw together last night on a whim. I'm going to take this one off. I can actually put the citrine on so I can wear it the rest of the stream. But yeah. Oh no, it's dense. Airy 85. It's a heavy stone. Like, hold on. I will demonstrate. But first let me take off this weird necklace I put together. So this, I mean also, like, to be fair, like the setting is also pretty heavy, but it's got bulk to it for sure. It's not light. And you know, while quartz is not as hard as topaz, quartz is still like a 6 or 7, I think. So this is an adjustable chain. This is a sterling silver chain I have that actually has pretty big links, which is good because this catch will go on any of these links, so I can adjust this to over what size I want. So I'm going to make sure that you can see it on camera. So I can put it all the way up, in fact. There we go. Actually, wait, I can make it smaller. Oh, Digger Mousy, yes. Yeah, so yeah, Davor is also a jewelry maker and designed his wife's ring. And the main is a sapphire, the main gem. Yeah, blue is like a sapphire is much cheaper than a diamond. So let's put that up there so you can actually, like it's kind of awesome. Okay. I will put back on chroma key. Okay. Oh, and Aaron said wrote a screenplay for a project at high school, and the gemstones I included for their symbolism were chrysoprase, or I don't know how to pronounce these things, ring and sapphire, sphere of labradorite. I love labradorite. Sphere of labradorite. Got myself a labradorite sphere, but never chrysoprase ring. Yeah, the labradorite is one of my favorites because it's got that labrador essence, which is like the actual term for it, which is that iridescence that it has. And it's also like they first found it in Labrador, which is like a region in Canada. So yeah, all those reasons. Show and tell. Back to so I think this is nearly done. All that remains is So these oh yeah, I didn't even use my loop to take these pictures. I'm still working on Jack. I'm doing cross stitch of Jack. Yeah, Labradorite is fun. I love it. Like, it comes from anything from vivid purples to like gray and blue and stuff. And yeah, so this is the latest one, and I've been sharing my DMC embroidery floss colors that I've been using for my EGA cross stitching. Although the brown, I think I like a different brown better, but I've already bought so much of this brown that I'm just sticking with it. Jack is horribly sun. Yeah, he has to get the rest of that color in. And here is actually, yeah, I mean, what I think I showed this to you guys. Yeah, I showed this to you guys before, but now it's in the Gazette. It's like the procedure of how I built this scene, basically. Like, it's not exactly, because I'm just going by the layers that I generated and stuff. So it's just roughly chronological of how I figured it. Oh yeah, I was gonna do like more Art Nouveau. Like, I was gonna incorporate raspberries. I was gonna incorporate maybe garnets, and I'm like, no, I like that clean, the clean frame. Yes, I have cross-stitched almost all the characters now. I still have to do a few. And yes, Professor Plummer. Someone mentioned Professor Plummer, and I missed that chat. And I can't find it now. Oh yeah, I did not meet Professor Plummer. I did not. Yeah, day before streamer's been really nice tonight. Marnanel was on earlier, and we played some more Lord Avalot Arjan. She shared a bunch of more wonderful stories. I didn't know that she worked for Nokia to make this like a smartphone for Nokia in like 2008 or so, which is fascinating. And she showed us a bunch of really old books. The oldest book she showed us, I think, was from 1806. Yeah, she's awesome. Okay, so that's the whole Gazette. Top to bottom, bottom to top. And yeah, on here, you know, the Gazette has all the links to my social media stuff, and like all the links of stuff. Sometimes these links get broken because people move stuff around on their sites, but hopefully these work. And if you find a link that doesn't work on this, just let me know and I'll try to fix it, or just at least delete the link that doesn't work. I hope you're hearing the music. I think that's all we have. That's all I got. Let's get into Photoshop. Now, this looks, you know, now that I look at this, it looks like a pile of peas, but that doesn't make any sense. This is Pantsmo spray. Ooh, okay, you hear no music? Okay, I'll turn the music up. I might have muted that. No music. Oh, no. Sorry. Good morning. How's that? Okay. I think that looks like there's music. Okay. So just for some background, Pantsmo. That's not Pantsmo. For background, that isn't Pantsmo. Oh, I don't even have Pantsmo loaded. Give me a second. I'm not going to play any of Pantsmo, but what Pantsmo basically is... Oh, it's messing up with my settings. Pantsmo... Where is it? DOS box. It's not this one. No, it's not that one. What? Pantsmo. How could I not find... give me a second. Just gonna do another window capture. Maybe... Okay, I can turn that down. I will turn it down. Window capture. Here it is. Okay. So. Pantsmo is... All it is just a gentle reskinning of Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure. You can find it at Evil Tentacles Itch.io page. Hey, the Ocean Phantom, happy Crimson Tuesday. Pantsmo, yes. So this is free. You can play and enjoy Pantsmo. We just want to spread the joy of Pantsmo with the world. And I know Evil Tentacle is working on a new version that's going to have even more pants on even more things. Sorry, did Aaron say something? Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh yes, Aaron. Yeah, dog is more important. Dog supersedes Crimson Diamond, 100%. Okay, that's just to give you some background about what this game is. And so my warm-up has been taking sprites from Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure and turning them into sprites for Pantsmo's Pantaloon Adventure. I'm gonna swap my tag for art so I can get into this. So this looks like, now it looks like a pile of peas. So you'd think, well, what are we gonna do with this, right? And you'd be right. But we've taken up this challenge before with odd things to put pants on. One of my favorites is this thing. This trampoline that has pants. Right? So we'll see if I can do it. Oh, green hops maybe? You know what? I don't know. Isn't this supposed to be a kid's game? I guess hops. Can you eat hops? Anyway, we're gonna get into this. What I like to do when I make these is I like to give the sense of shape of the form of this sprite, even though it's wearing pants. Which means I would like to keep the nice bulbousness of the goo. So here's our paint palette. All we need. It's a Pantaloon. Area 85. Very good. I hadn't thought of that, but yes, it is. Oh yes, yeah. It does require a little bit of explanation. Pantsmo does. If you rotate the green thing, it kind of looks crotch sleeve. Yes, it does. It kind of looks like an underwear, right? Doesn't it? A pantaloon. But it does look crotch sleeve. What do we want to do? Okay, I'm going to start with kind of an orthodox approach here, which means that we're going to find the waist of the belt. And I feel like the belt is made of leather, so it's not going to conform to the shape of the sprite, so we don't have to worry about conforming to the shape of the sprite yet. But I do like to try after this. And I feel like this guy requires kind of a thicker belt. So I'm going to do that. Ooh. Something along those lines. And then, so here's where I like to respect the form, and what I do is I just kind of just do a palette change. Oh, yeah. I need to do green blob. PSD. The first question is, what color pants? Because I usually go with the dark blue or the cyan for the pants. Pantomime adventure. Slap an upside down jockstrap on and call it a day. Yeah, so we use something called Komodo, which I don't have any idea about I just give them sprite sheets. I don't have any idea about the technical considerations here. Well, why don't we try? I'm thinking with this color, like I find that the dark green and the dark cyan are really really close tonally, which I'm not going to use for this sprite because of that reason. I'm gonna go in with the cobalt because the cobalt actually stands out better against the dark green. So we're gonna start here. I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna color this all in like this. And then I'm going to use this, the darker color to fill in here. So already we have a starting point. We also going to use the cyan for the little spots. Why does that cyan look so faint? Maybe it doesn't. We don't have this. It wouldn't have a gloss. It wouldn't be shiny. So I guess we can just get rid of those. Okay, that's fine. So that's a promising start. Oh, you can hear Pantsmo in the back. Maybe we should keep that and get rid of the other music. Is that better? Which do you prefer? Do you prefer Canadian folk tunes or do you prefer Pantsmo music? Yeah. Which do you like? I'll go with either. Oh, nice. Thank you, Dave, for posting the art. I can't wait to check it out. Yeah, this giant pile of peas finally has some dignity. Is this bad? Like, yeah, I guess this is mostly just sound effects, right? So, I guess... I don't know. If anyone objects either way, we'll go that way. Hey, Bill Kuhn, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's fine. The peas of shame. I'm gonna put a nice little... You see that I don't have much imagination when it comes to this? Right? Like, I just do the same pants every time. And honestly, this is basically the belt Nancy Maple has on in the game. Actually, that looks better when it's straight. It's fine. And maybe we can put one over here. Yeah, that holds up. Yeah, absolutely. This is my protocol for pants adding. Yeah, it looks pretty cute. But we are going to try to add like more details of pants, like zipper fly and pockets. You think it's okay? Well, I'll put another layer on there so we can decide whether or not to keep it like so. Because what I like to do is I do try to kind of follow, right? Although it can be a bit hard, so you start needing to, you know, take into account, you know, what the fly would do on a piece of fabric, which would pull upward. And also the shadow of the belt, but that might be too... Yeah, I think you do need the shadow of the belt. So what we do is, yeah, you kind of use that to define the waist. Oh, happy green blob wearing pants. It's essential. I don't know if I can actually put... I like to usually put a double line here to indicate a fly, but I don't know if it's going to read that well here. Might not. We could also like put a crotch. We could put a crotch, you know, like... It's just gilding the lily. Oh, I can still hear Cosmo. It's fine though, right? Yeah, you need a fly for when you need to pee. To pee? You need to pee. There's actually so much real estate on this sprite. I'm not used to having this much real estate. It's like a luxury. Honestly. Usually there's like 5 pixels I can work with on these sprites, and now there's like this whole world. I'm starting to feel like I'm losing a bit of the... Yeah, it does need it though. It needs something. Maybe I need... Yeah, just do that again. Oh, yes. They were. Artists are very guilty of gilding the lily. Does it look like a bum now? You know what we could do? Does it look like it's a bum now? Maybe the issue is the lighting of it. It looks like it's kind of got a cute little belly. But maybe it looks too bottom-like. Yeah, I think as the fly curves under, it wouldn't but you know, usually that zipper fly is going to curve under, so this would be shadowed, you know, so you wouldn't see necessarily lighting that whole way. So there's a lot to consider. And also we need to zoom out of it. Right. Yeah, I think it he looks so round, like it looks so pleasingly, like, you know, chunky. You know what I could do actually? If we wanted, I could just add just a little bit of more shine. If I, you know, I don't know. Oh, the colors I'm getting, I'm hopefully, yeah, I don't know if I'm using actual EGA colors right now. I might not be. Hopefully Evil Tentacle, you're correcting this. Thinks it looks weird. Do you think it's too much? It could be too much. Yeah, let me, I'll reduce some of the black line. The thing is the thing is with this color scheme is the black and the dark blue are actually very similar. So it can make it a little bit tricky. But for a pile of stuff, actually, yeah. So here's what it looked like without anything. Maybe I overdid it a little bit. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again, because I might have overdone it. What if this is one where we use mostly blue? And just that? It could be just done like that. I'm happy to do less work. Well, you know what? Why don't we leave it for a second? Because this one is not... Usually I've been doing animated ones, and this is just a static sprite, so I'm happy to go in on another one of these. Oh, yes. Evil Tentacle mentioned these earphones. Yeah, I might have overdone it putting with the pants on the blob. Well, we can leave them for now. Oh, you know what we could do? We could put, like... You know what would help? Okay. What could help? What could help this with the readability aspect? We could actually... We can get rid of some of the sprite. Actually. Right? What I mean by that is, what I mean by that is you take these. This is probably a really bad idea, right? You could take it and you could just... We could just give him a crotch. Just a little negative space. Is that horrible? Is that like the worst idea I've ever had? Yeah, we don't have this... Yeah, you don't have to look at all the penis of the peas. The peasness. Maybe. Is that a bad idea what I just did? Is this horrible? Did you hate it? We can leave it. We can leave it for now. Headphones. Evil Tentacle was not sure where we would go with headphones. It's not something that lends itself well necessarily to pants. And they might be right. They may be right. Modern verbs, everything with pants is funny. Dragon Warrior slimes with little pants. Yeah. There's so many ways you can go with it. You can go with it so like the pants legs are just flapping emptily, or you can make them have legs, or you could just put like a cylinder that looks like denim on them and not even put pant legs. A pant on each earpiece. Because I still want them to be recognizable. This is like the illustrator in me talking. I still want them to be recognizable as headphones. If I can't make these recognizable as headphones, I have not honored them. Hey, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, happy Crimson Tuesday. Socks. Socks on each earpiece. Socks. What a challenging shape. Because anything else, like we've done something similar. This is something else entirely. Yes, at least the green blob is still recognizable as a weird blob. I would be heartbroken if I did something that would undermine its essence. Okay, well, first thing I have to do is I have to actually make a new layer. What? Okay, I'm gonna try something. Just turn the headphone blue like jeans and stick a buckle on the upper part. You know what? you might not be 100% wrong here because, like, those could be weird. Yeah, they could be just weird skinny legs, right? Panks hanging from the middle of clothes. I think we have something here. Okay, we can have something here because what we can do is this could be like the waist, and then it could just be really skinny legs, right? So here's this. You know how I operate. So it's this and this. Right. Oh, it's not even centered. Okay, so yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, I might add a bit to it, where I might put a bit of crotch here and massage the shape a little bit. Yeah. Like, thicken them out, like, by 1 pixel on each side, right? And then, I don't know, put like feet on them or something. Yeah, this could be the way. Okay, so let's try that. So we do want to keep the shape, which is gonna mean, okay, right? Like, 1 pixel is quite a lot when you get to this resolution, right? So, oh yeah, okay, wait, I did double, and then I could put, I mean, it might not be recognizable as headphones necessarily, but it's something. It's the start of something. And because I did the dark blue on those guys up there, the blob, we're gonna do the cyan pants on this guy. Oh, you know what? I need... As you know, I do like to keep the shading, so I'll open up the original, and I want to keep the shading in mind when I do this. So, starting with this, just gonna start with that, and then with the light, we're gonna do this. And then, because it's pants and it's not going to be super reflective, it's going to happen like so. And then... It's not going to be pants necessarily, I don't know. And then... There has to be... Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah. So this is where the earphones come out. That's where the earphones come out. Yeah, thicker pant, like, see, I think... Oh, yeah, this isn't even the same as that side. So, yeah. Like, something like that, and then you put like, pants, so... And for the sake of argument, we'll just try, because you need to have them joined, right? Or else it's just 2 sleeves. So, how do we approach this? Just like a small little crotch, just a little... It's just not gonna read. It's not gonna read. It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't... Okay, that's doing it a little bit better, but... Is it... Are we losing the headphone essence? Because I think we might be. But the shape! Gary Ankles, Hyper Crimson Tuesday. Modern Verbs, yeah, you gotta take everything seriously. Everything... Art is serious business. You gotta approach it with thoughtfulness. And that's not bad. That's really not that bad. I mean, compared to what we had before, it's not that bad. And if we could make shoesies, like little sneakers for them, then it could really help to bring this home, because it's not even just about the shape and color, it's about the context, right? So if we can make shoes that look recognizably like shoes, then this will read better as pants. 3 pixels under the puck hole. 3 pixels. So you think something like that. And then, but oh, you know what? The issue becomes, oh yeah, you know that one doesn't have, the blob does not have like a black line defining the belt. So this one doesn't have to either. So it is possible that we can get away with the scrubbing out. That is going to give us a lot more room to play with, right? Oh, okay, I think we're getting somewhere. And then what we do, you need to join these shapes together, right? You need to join them together. You need to marry them in a way your headphones would prefer skinny jeans, right? I don't know. Maybe, oh no. Too much density of black is also not going to serve us. Here, I don't know if I can get pockets in though. Like, where are you going to put the pockets? Because the problem is the pockets are just going to look like, yeah, it's just not going to read. This, I'm not happy about that. But it could be that that's just the way that it goes. There's no room. There's no room here for pockets. Yeah, skinny jeans don't have space for pockets. Dark gray for the fly. Dark gray. Ooh, that's a good. Evil tentacle. That's a good thought. Yeah, that reads better because it's not interrupting the shape that we need for this to read. Now, I wonder if we can. No, you need that because it creates the impression that the round form is in front. So we can't get rid of those pixels. Can we put little shoesies on him though? Thank you, Area 85. Can we put little shoesies on him and little socks? What about socks? And then like little red shoes and with stripes on them or something. Oh wait, that's not the right. It's not the right. Oh, where's the? Oh yeah. Okay. So socks on here. Little blobby socks, and then try shoes. Just my first trick is to just try the same color, like the same values with different color. And then we'll see where it takes us. And then you take this and you eliminate that. They're just weird. They're weird. Can I put some hallmarks of shoes on this though? Like laces or a tongue? Okay, this is the white here is confusing. Oh, you know what? So it could be shoes that have, here's the soles. So we need gray. Oh yeah, it's good to see you, Bill Coon. It's good to see you. We're okay, that's getting somewhere, I think. But maybe the socks have to be purple or something, because it's really fighting with the shoe idea. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. Maybe just gray to push him back. And then these kind of can look... We've done shoes before, right? Like on the Pantaloon. On the Pantaloon we have done shoes. We don't do them often. But when there's room we do. So yeah, here's an example of the Pantaloon shoes. So if we can use that as a visual reference. So here's the Pantaloon shoes. Oh, also on the bombs? Did we do pants on the bombs? Did we do pants on the bombs? Oh yes, this thing. Yeah. I mean shoes. We did little shoes. Yeah, little shoes. You can see I have no imagination when it comes to color. Like they all have the same color shoes. So there has to be like some indication of white. Here you see I'm trying to echo. Yeah, there's still that form, right? So it's going to read still as that shape. Is the important part here. here, 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 here. And that's not bad. That's not bad. Like those are starting to look shoes-like. And I do want to. So if those are the shoes, then the little That's not bad. It's not bad. I am pleasantly surprised. I did not think that was possible. And I did. What happened to the other music? I'm not mad that it's Pantsmo music, but I thought I could have sworn. Oh, I didn't play the other one. It's fine. Yeah. Yep. Headphones with pants and Sonic stickers. Sneakers. Sonic sneakers. Yes, so I think we're good. Yeah, there's still a few things to do, but I think that's a good warm-up. I did not know what was going to happen with that one. But I'm pretty pleased. So those are going to go out to Evil Tentacle later tonight after I finish streaming. But yeah. I'm shocked actually. I am shocked. I did not know where that was going to go. So okay. Yeah, so there's the before and there's the after. Okay. And for this section of it, I am going to oops. I'm going to turn off the Pantsmo. Or mute it. Get the music back on. We're gonna get into it. Oh no, Ergonomic no worries. Like I always put the VODs up on my YouTube channel, so yeah, you'll be able to catch it if you want. Like yeah, she showed some really cool books, like this alchemist book from the 1800s. Okay, so this is where we left off. I was just laboriously adding the details of these rocks, this stuff. So we're gonna get back into that. And let's see, time check. Okay, so we have until, ooh, yeah, let's see, usually I stop at 10:30. Oh yeah, because Marnanel is here, we had a bit of a late start. Let's do like just 15 minutes, power through some line reproduction, and then at about 10:45 until 11:30, we'll do some Omnicron Conspiracy. And then we will find someone to raid. Okay. Cha-cha-cha. Yeah, I don't know why I find this so like relaxing to do. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, Gary Ankles, the most amazing thing Marnanel showed us today was the Crossness pumping station. Google that if you've never seen it before. You're in for a treat. It's just like a sewage pumping station. It was not even meant to be seen by the public. Okay. I found it actually very moving to see this incredible public works. So this comes down, and then this... And it comes down, and it comes down in line with that second pillar. Remolto, Hypercrimson Tuesday. Thanks so much for the raid. What were you up to? What were you up to? Okay, catch up. Rimu early morning raid. Nice, thank you. Let's give you a shout out. Remolto. Hey. It's 4 a.m. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm saying that because I usually stay up until 4 a.m. I'm trying to get better though. But yeah, that sounds late. Yes, Crossness Pumping Station is an old sewage pumping station in London. London, which recently unveiled a super sewer. I don't know what makes it super. I think it's like, just from judging from the photo that was accompanying the article, I'm assuming it's the diameter of the pipes, which are very impressive. So what's going on here? Okay, so here are these 3 rocks, and then this happens like so. I run out of space a lot of, oops, wrong color. Yeah, it looks like a cathedral. Spoilers. How did this get so fancy? I know. It was, hey, Judge Khan, happy Crimson Tuesday. It was apparently the Baroque period of architecture, and London was going bananas for it. Oh, Victorian era. Yeah. Apparently it is now open for visitors, but it was never intended to be seen by the public. Yeah, I've been good. I've been working on stuff that I can't necessarily talk about yet, but should be coming out later this year that I'm excited about finally talking about when I can. What is going on here? No, this is not right at all. Okay, wait. Okay, so there's these rocks, and then these should be further down. These are not in the right area. Like, look. Oh, no, yeah. These are not right. These should be way further away from... Yeah, this is not right. Okay. So these actually need to be moved over. They're in line, they're lower, too. And I've got some other stuff on the go that, yeah, I can't super get into either. But yeah, I'm keeping myself busy. That has to be lower. It has to be even lower. It has to be in line with the circle of the magnifying glass. But, oh, that whole part has to get lowered. Oh, it's so annoying. Look at that. Like, it's supposed to be down here, right? Okay, so that has to be down there, in line with the binoculars, and then that part should be lower a bit more, so. Okay, so we're gonna just lower some of these. Okay. Gothic Revival, so Gothic Revival architecture. Okay. Oh, Area 85 lived almost 2 years in London, never heard of the sewage station before. Apparently you can visit it now, so. Oh, Remolto says, I love the fact that you use this tool for having the written text of what you say on stream. I've never seen this before on other streams. Actually, the reason I started doing it is because I saw it on other people's streams. And I think it's good for a lot of reasons. And I think often when I do something, it tends to be for like multiple reasons. And this one being the case as well, in that it's good for accessibility. Because sometimes people are in loud areas, or you can just have difficulties with hearing just in general. And I think that can be helpful, because I'm one of those people who, a lot of the time, even when I'm just watching TV, I'll just put the captions on. As well, it's kind of in tune with my game being a text parser adventure, and it kind of does have a lot of like writing in it and stuff. And also, I just think it's a fun piece of visual interest because a lot of what I'm doing is very static. And so it's just another fun piece of visual interest that is also providing a bit of a service. And I know it does the wrong word sometimes, and I think that's kind of funny. So yeah, lots of reasons. Remoto also asks, is this going to be a new game or DLC, or you cannot talk? It's a new game. It's a new game. Oh, Eden Way says, I've done a lot of accessibility work, so it's greatly appreciated to include the closed captioning. Yeah. I mean, I think, like, YouTube has a feature for that as well nowadays. But, you know, for the benefit of people who are here right now on Twitch, it's nice to have. It's just nice to have. So, yeah, I was inspired by other people who were doing it, and I thought that's a really good idea. And I don't know if that's AI or what, but I will say that I'm not super into AI, but that's an instance where I think it could be useful if this is indeed AI or whatever it is. Because I wouldn't have it otherwise, and it's not taking a job away from anybody who might want to do this, because I can't afford that. And it is live, so yeah, this is like kind of a difficult ask for anybody to just do, you know? So. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot asks, could you make it use the TCD font? Possibly, but I also think the TCD font, which I did design, and I love it, I also think it's not the super most readable text, and if it's text that's moving and, you know, you don't get to control when it leaves the screen, I would prefer something like this that's super, super legible. And I guess, I mean, I don't even know, I think I could say this, because it's not really about the project, but the thing that I just worked on, I also got to design some fonts, which was fun. I'm not good at it, I'm not trained at it, but I have fun doing it. That's got to count for something. Oh yeah, Garrett Enkless, I think it'd be really cool to hear what philosophy classes would have to say about AI. I'm sure there's like a lot of things being said in terms of like a lot of different opinions and stuff. It's an interesting conversation. Okay, that's definitely looking better. So that's that. That's this part. This part. You know, I mean, the mantra is it's never going to be perfect. Like the way these two things are oriented is also not working. Maybe I should just put those up a little bit further again, just because those ones are supposed to be higher. Oh, you know why? Because these ones are also supposed to be lower. That's what's also happening. Like, what was I thinking? These are so much lower. What time is it? Okay, 6 minutes. Gary Anklet says, of the philosophy class discussing AI, they mentioned AI slop, but also the idea that the cream rises to the top. Oh, I'm still waiting. Oh, good. Area 85 says the subtitles are useful for non-native English speakers too. So that's like the 7th or 8th reason about why it's a good idea to do. Okay, when they translate the spoken words well. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, because sometimes like reading is easier than listening for sure. And I think about that sometimes when I'm working on my Duolingo, on my like almost 1,500 day streak on Duolingo, where I'm so much better. My best thing that I do on Duolingo is the reading, weirdly, but I can't read like I can read very specific kanji in the context of Duolingo, but nowhere else. And then I think maybe am I better at listening? The worst is speaking, of course, but I think reading, I know more stuff than if I was just trying to hear it. Because Japanese has very limited sounds, and sometimes you would hear something that you think is a part of a sentence, it's not that part of the sentence, and that's confusing. So these are down here. Here at the very highest, really. Yeah. Yeah, when I took the JLPT, like the lowest one, like N5, the best thing I did was actually the reading part, and the worst was listening. I forget how many parts there were. I feel like there were 3, and I can't remember what the other thing was. But something I'd like to get back to, but I haven't set a plan for that. Yeah, that's better. That's, yeah. And I would like to go to Japan again. I've talked about it before. It's definitely on my bucket list of places to go. 'Cause I haven't gone in since I was 5. Oh, see, and then these trees are too close. Like, you're just never gonna win. Like, I think also I'm making these trees too big. Never gonna win. Well, did I put too many trees or what did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. And that tree, okay, so it's a good landmark actually because the tree is lined up with the buckets, like whatever that is, fixture. So that's a good landmark. So is the woman too close? No, she's fine. Maybe it has to be 1 pixel up higher because it does make a big difference. This is where we just start to, you know, there's a term for it. When you really get into the weeds like this. Okay, I'll cheat it and I'll put them up there. Yeah. I mean, that's as far as it's gonna get. Fragmentals to Japanese is hard. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. I've got some really good like Japanese readers, like you know, different graded level by JLPT standards readers that I should get back into. They're excellent. But yeah, I need to get my butt in gear and just make a little bit of progress every day. Although I will say, yeah, like Duolingo is good because it just keeps it slightly warm in my head. But you know, it's not enough. It would never be enough. Okay, so this is coming together a bit better. So I'd love to like go to Japan for like a month or 2 or 3, and I could work anywhere. And yeah, that's like the best way to pick up a language, really. Okay, XR Bread Hypercrimson Katusha says, I recommend italki for finding a speaking partner. Yeah, that's even the worst part, actually, XR Bread, is I could talk to my mom. I have access to my mom, so I could like talk to her. But I talk to her a bit. I try. But I should be taking more advantage of that. Fragmentals to Chinese is difficult too. I don't know which is more. So I would think that Chinese is more difficult because it's tonal. It's a tonal language, and Japanese isn't really. So I think that'd be harder. Oh no! Edmundito says my son refuses to speak to me in Spanish. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's really, that makes me sad. Okay, I gotta nudge this over a little bit. Yeah, I wish I had been brought up with 2 languages. It just wasn't. So I'm really like jealous / impressed when people have that, you know? Oh yeah, this is looking more like it should. So maybe a parent is not a good resource. Oh well, maybe you have a point. But oh, Exobright says grammar in Chinese is pretty easy. Oh, I didn't know that. I kind of felt like Japanese and Chinese would be pretty similar, but maybe they aren't. I was just basing that on absolutely nothing. Oh, how am I supposed to? This is not. Maybe I made the. Okay, let's make them smaller. I think I made them too big. That helps. Just to make them smaller. I need like a pixel more room. Ooh, 1047. Okay, so we got like I think we did some important work though in terms of like orienting the rocks and the bushes. So I'm not unhappy with how we did there. Okay, so let's just get into... I'll turn this off. Pause this. Let's go to the Let's Play scene, which now... Oh, there we are. Okay, so this is where we left off. I gotta load the game. This guy, I prepped because I didn't want you guys to have to wait through the awesome, awesome epic music. But the problem with that is, like, Ace gets tired when he just stands there, and it has to do with the clock or something. So he gets real tired. So I'm gonna load the game, and I did find, yeah, that's like the reason I couldn't remember the save game name was the fact that it's absolute nonsense. So, oh, actually, his life did not go down. Okay, well, prove me wrong. Omnicron Conspiracy. Okay. So here's the thing. So there's this guy here, right? There's this guy here, and he doesn't want us to go into this place. I don't know why he doesn't want it. True military baron. We talked to him. He says he has nothing to say. He's obstructing us. Oh, he's not. Never mind. See. I shot him once because I thought he was in my way, and he's totally not. I'm so sorry. Okay. No, I don't want to use a transporter. I think there's a guy here that shoots me on sight. Oh, it's not here. Oh. Okay, I got confused. Oh, that's funny. I didn't have to shoot that man at all. Okay, bunch of old, boring scientific junk. Okay. Now, okay, so. Yeah, walk around, walk around the gut. Have you not seen that one? That's a new one. That was from 1989. That was revolutionary. Am I also at the fastest? There was like F10. Oh yeah, here's turbo mode. Yeah, here's turbo mode. What? Yeah. Oh, see now I guess that upset him. So yeah, I guess there's no reason for me to go in there. Oh yeah, you know what? There is some limited sound in this game. So I guess I should... Oh, yes. This one. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So we're not super in trouble. We can get regenerated, but it's just a point of pride in the fact that I don't want to have to get all the way back there. I don't want to do that, but you got to kind of sit through this whole sequence. So. Let me out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't... Okay, yeah, it's fine. Load this one. Yeah, so, okay. Oh, and also we don't have sound. Where's the sound? Where's the sound? Okay, well, honestly, there's not a lot of sound in this game, but I like to make sure that the little sound that is played gets heard. So, yeah, we're going to actually, we're going to restart the game. Because, oh no, that's not it. Q? Return to DOS. Return to DOS. Okay, so I'll load it up again. Which means we're going to have to, like, wait through, the opening sequence, but it's a really cool song, so it's okay. Okay. I cannot... Yes, DOSBox. DOSBox. I don't know why stuff doesn't want to do the thing. Just do the thing. There it goes. Okay. So hopefully this will kick the music back into gear. Or the sound of his footsteps. There it is. Is that too loud? Let me know. It says press enter to continue, but I can't. That's a lie. Would you really want to? A format by Hypercrimson Tuesday. Hypercream Secret Tuesday. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Pretty good. Song is fantastic. And I don't mind having to restart the game for having getting to hear it. Okay. Please, let me play the game now. Please, let me play the game now. Come on. Come on. Escape? Yes, something. Think about the song. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Yes. Load. 2 L5 4. Okay. Okay. So yeah, there was nothing of value behind that door, so let's just not. Let's just not. We have a key card. Oh, there's still no sound. Bummer. Okay, did I turn the sound off? Wait a second. I might have just turned the sound off. Where is it? Normal, fast, save, load. Is one of these sound? No. Okay, it's not the F keys. Normal, fast, play, pause, exit, save, load. Is it S? There it is. S is for sound. Okay. Yeah, I've got a key card, and I think we were saying... Okay, yeah, so we have F1 is the key card that we have. Hold on. Examine it. Card key. I don't think we found what this opens. Yeah. Yeah, I want you to have it. Oh, yeah, this is the computer that if we read it... Oh, yeah, so this is the doctor. The doctor is kind of a guy who will kill us if we read his stuff. But I don't see anything else in here that's locked. Yeah, we've talked to this guy before. This is Dr. Quattro? Dr. Galloway. Yeah. It looks like he needs a long vacation in a padded hotel room. Converse. Leave me alone, very busy. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna find out what the keycard is for. Yeah, the 90s symbol. Yeah, kind of. Area 85, this game, yeah, Omnicron Conspiracy, it was published by Epix, and I think someone said that the developer was something called First Star or something. I can't remember. Someone could look that up. But I don't think they did normals. I know it's got that EGA kind of interface. Is this locked? Okay, so this is locked, and maybe this is the one. And nothing happened. Yeah, we might not find it. This is not locked. Hey, JedCon, you got Crimson Time working on a netbook? Nice. Yes, Scum VM is fantastic. Oh, this is the elevator. Oh, yeah, have we gone even to all the floors? But let me just Oh, I love how fast he walks. Yeah, desk. Yeah, I don't honestly. We still have other places to visit, so I'm not too worried. I'm kind of impressed that we've gotten this far without a walkthrough, so that bodes well. Oh, so yeah, maybe it's this door, right? Yes! Okay, so this is a locked... Okay, so we got into Rendunger's lab. Save. In lab. It looks like in labia. No. In lab. No, in... Yeah, there you go. In lab. Okay, I'm going to write these down. Okay, so this is new. Okay, well, it's locked. Oh, did we already... I see, my problem is I actually watched back a lot of this today, and now I can't remember what happened. Is this the place where he got bothered that we came here? It's nondescript table as usual. Yeah, I don't know if I apologize if I've done this already. I can't remember. I even haven't watched the playthrough I did like on YouTube. I rewatched most of it and I cannot remember. Yeah, let's just do this. I think this is the thing that makes him angry. Personal lab, computer for taking notes. Okay. Yeah, I didn't reread this before. Must transport down to the factory and check on gun GU. And yeah, we did read this before. Gun production quotas. Ensure that parts for SA droids won't be missed. Must hyperspace over to so we know where the Sarbai base is. So we have Sarbai base is somewhere we have to go to, and we have to go to Black Star, which is a derelict vessel in space. So our trick for this is we're not going to visit the guy we just saw. I'm not going to call him Quattro again. It's not Quattro. It's some other person. We're not going to visit him again because he'll shoot us. But I have this number already, so it's fine. Okay, cool. So we're gonna just go to the... Yeah, we're just gonna go to the elevator. Too much internet for Julia. No short-term memory. Oh, God, I didn't know I do that. I hope it's not really an actual problem. I don't know. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay. So, okay, that's the bottom. So, why don't we just go back to our ship and check out the derelict vessel, which was the original coordinates we had, and we just haven't done yet because we got all mixed up into other stuff. And then after that, there's the Sarbai base. So, transporter. This game has like no mouse usage whatsoever, and I really like that about it. I don't think I ever really like the mouse. You kind of have to use it nowadays, but I just... I feel like I'm still not coordinated enough to use a mouse very well. Oh, we're tired. Okay, so we need to rest. What is wrong with me? Why am I slurring? We need to rest. I'm fine. Okay, there's the hamburger machine. We're not hungry. We need sleepy time. Yes. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Which way is the pile? No. I was just in there, Julia. Come on. You need to get to your bridge. There it is. Use the front of your chair, not the back, to sit down in it. Let's set a star course. We're going to go to the Black Star, 711509. Jump to hyperspace. Oh, yeah. Oh, we did refuel, didn't we? Check refuels. 70. Did I not fill up? Oh, value sip also weighs in. The mouse has always been a flawed peripheral. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not alone. The OS is... Okay, the OS for the netbook that runs ScumVM that then runs the Crimson Diamond is called Bunsen Labs Linux Boron, for those interested. So I like to mention those things for people who are interested. DOSBox seems to work too. Tested Biomedicine and Hugo, all good. I could have sworn I filled up. Did I not fill up? Am I going to run out of... Well, let's see how far this takes us. Okay, I'm going to save the game. Okay, fuel enough. Fuel enough. Okay. Yep, Gary Ankles, I have to turn my mouse speed down too. I was playing a game on the weekend, and the default for mouse sensitivity is like way too high for me. I don't know what this says about me. Oh, let's just jump to hyperspace. Hopefully it's not too far. That's great. Yeah, I'm not... Like, I go to, like, friends' computers, and I go on their computer, I'm like, whoa! This is too intense. Let's switch the fuel supply now, please. Okay, so we have enough to get back to other places. So it's not that far. I'm fine, right? Why do they do this to me? Why do they make it so I can die because I can't plan my stuff? We're not in orbit. We're not? What are you talking about? What is this? What do you have to say? What? What is it? You talk to me. You don't talk? What are you talking about? We have enough. We didn't run out of fuel. We got to the coordinates. Is there other things I have to do? Hold on. Cancel just... No, okay. What else is there to do? This is the... I didn't enter that incorrectly, did I? Airlock. air. Okay, the air in here is breathable. Good. Okay, so I can't use it. Falcon hatch. Yeah, the lights above the doors remind me of Earthrise. What? We have no. Oh. Okay, so that's where our bedroom is. What am I missing? No, you're the nurse. Is there another control panel that I'm missing? What's going on? Okay, I don't have any ways to be able to put a spacesuit on or anything. Uh-oh. I don't know how to visit this derelict vessel. 7115. Did I even input? Okay. I'm gonna load the game. Okay, so I'm gonna recheck the coordinate because maybe I just didn't do that right. Set star course. 715. Yeah, that's what I put. 509. What do you are there other like space tools that I'm missing? Spaceship tools? So this, you'd think you could use this thing. What's that there for? Like, not in orbit around a planet. Okay, what's this? Yeah, I'm kind of a bit at a loss. Cause that's the whole ship. That's the nurse. Okay, and I can't transport, and this thing's just nothing. Okay, it's also you can't shoot it. There's only this control panel. Okay, is this button? Are there buttons here? No. Well, we still have the Sarbai base to go. Oh my gosh. Okay, we still have the Sarbai base to go to, so we're not beat yet. I just don't know how to visit this place. Okay, we're gonna load. We're gonna go to Sarbai base. Use chair. Sarbai base. 56338. Yeah, this type of fuel mechanic I was, okay. Oh yeah, check fuel. See, I get paranoid. Like about in Earthrise, I was paranoid about the oxygen level, and with this game I'm paranoid about fuel. I don't like to deal with these things. I wonder if they're going to Sarbai base. I wonder if these people will be hostile. Yes, they are. Ouch. Well, I didn't have to take that many hits. Okay, I'll save like I should have. At least that's the place we can visit. They don't want us to be there, but we can visit. 563381. Okay. Yeah, they're great. Oh, Garrett Inkler says increased actually helps for highlighting text. Does it really? Okay, I'll save my game. Save the game. Save. Sar. Bye. Okay, so now we're gonna know. Oh, you know what? Should I bring my badge? They were They were pretty hostile anyway, so... Oh my gosh, yes, I didn't go... There's like 5 rooms here and I can't get to the right one. I put all my stuff on the nightstand. What? Did I not? What did I put? I thought I put all my stuff on the nightstand. Okay, yes. Take Star Police badge. I'm going to put... okay, does nightstand have like 2 areas, and one of them is what I put. I put the key card away. I'm gonna put the... Who knows what we'll see here. I'll put that letter away. What's F2 again? Examine. Crudely written letter to Bellis. I don't need that. I'll put that just here. Great. And I've got my money card in case I need to money something. Now, we're all set. Okay, save again. Sorry, bye. Great. Space police. So I know what to expect over here, so let's just do that again. Yep. Okay. So, pictures of planets. What's going here? Okay, good. Nothing bad. I'm going to save it again. Save game. Sorry, by 2. Okay, you too? Well, I'll load, because I like to give the people the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, oh, yes, nice. Examine. Nondescript table. Search. Found nothing. Well, I wonder if I'm supposed to shoot. Anyway, it's fine. Transporters are terrifying. Okay. Save. Oh, heck. It's really hard. Okay. A nice carpet. Oh, crates. Examine. Nondescript container. Search. Found nothing. I wonder if they're all the same crates. Nope. Is there nothing to be done? Oh, hey. More crates. Nope. That's nothing. Maybe that person was going to talk to me. Nondescript table. Oh, nothing. Oh, does it? I didn't realize that their HP is like persistent. I feel like I'm not playing this game properly. I don't know. How do you feel? Okay, that's pretty cool though. Death Ray! This is the most advanced particle negator in the universe. Search it. Found nothing. Can I use it? Can I destroy it? Death Ray. No. Death Ray. Kim Kong Scrap. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Ken sent you. Good to see you. Yeah, this game is pretty cool. I've killed a bunch of people, but they shot... See, I don't even remember which door I came out of. That's... Yeah, so I came in through that door. Didn't go through this door. Okay, nice job. Oh, I died. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really see the value of coming here. Maybe I can operate the laser from the computer. Maybe. Let's go through all this again. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like next time I'll break out the walkthrough, because I've been all the places I can go. Although I didn't go to all like the real estate listings that were on in that other place that we went, wherever that was. That was something. That oh. 480117. I think that's the city, right? Anyway, load. We'll just fully explore this place. I probably will just restore the game, you know? No! See, there we go. Yeah, so here, there's nothing in these places, though. What is to be gained? Yeah, there's literally nothing here. Why did I come here? There's nothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna continue this because all this stuff. I did all this, so yeah, I'm not gonna spend 30% of my fuel coming to a place that is not doing anything for me. Yeah, like Claire Madison, happy Crimson Tuesday. I know I found that death ray. It's just I cannot operate the death ray, so I don't really see. There's no reason for me to come here, so I'm not going to. Yeah. Okay, so I'll load the game. I will load fuel enough. I think, yeah, I don't remember if we went to 480117. I think we did. So there's again my memory. Use chair, set start course. I think 480. Oh, wait. 0. Start by base, nothing. Fuel supply. Okay, so this is, yeah. I cannot read what I put for this place. Is this the city? Have we been here before? Okay, yeah. So this is the main place, and this is the place. Oh. What is that? Have I been here before? Yeah. So we can refuel her at the very least. I love your understanding just 8 bits. The room adjacent to the laser room. Let's go. Yeah, let's refuel. I think this is gonna call for walkthrough next time because I'm kind of stumped. Oh, it's not the counter. Where's the guy? Supply clerk. Oh, I don't. Oh, load. I need my badge. SH Don said this game is pretty short once you have like what you know what. Once you have all the stuff that you need and like you know the coordinates. So yeah, I mean, we might be looking for another game to play after this one. Search. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just refuel. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, like we have some documents. This one is. This is the Quattro thing with regards to your request for funds to build a force neutralizer gun. So, okay. Yeah, so we have this Quattro letter. Like, I don't know who to give that to. We also have this one, which is the Sarbai threatening bellows, but I don't know what that would do for us either. Maybe we have to show them to the chief. So, in which case, it might be good to go to 480117 anyway. Because we can refuel, we can like maybe show this stuff to the chief for what it's worth. No, not the back of the chair. I want the front of the chair. So we'll try that. And after that, I'm kind of out of ideas. 480, nope. Okay. But I mean, I've been able to. Yeah, this game. Well, it's all the neat colors. It's all the 16 neat colors. This game, I've been actually able to play kind of a shocking amount of this without any walkthrough, which is kind of nice. I am always reminded of Personal Nightmare, and I'm trying to think of the game that I gave up the quickest at, and it might have been that one. I ain't giving a blaster. Happy Space Police Agent Diddley. Okay, yes, please refuel. Yes, of course I want to read it. I want. Okay, so that's good. So that's done. And then let us go to Chief. Oops. Okay. So maybe any of this stuff would help. Yeah, the curve of the elevator is nice. Like the no, can I please? You'll have to leave your weapon on the table, right? Okay. It's a nice touch. I have played Beneath the Steel Sky. It's free on GOG, so I did play it, and it's really good. Okay, so maybe we can converse till you completed your mission. What about, can I show you some stuff? No, okay, that's reading it. Put it in the police chief. Can I put it on the table and then he'll read it? Okay, no. Can I talk to you about it? No. Okay, so that was not a helpful thing, but at least we refueled. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think I've reached my limit in terms of what I think I can do. Unless somebody has like a hint. Yeah, see, this looks curved, which is cool. If anyone has a hint for this game and they'd like to share it, please let me know. Because we still have 10 minutes. Well, you know what we could do in the last 10 minutes? Did I go to the archives? I must have, surely, right? See, this is, yeah. Yeah, we've gone here. I imagine. Oh, I need a password. Okay, I don't have a password. So yeah, that sounds... Hey! We haven't been in here. Excuse me. This is a painting of Noxon Drashir, the first intergalactic crime boss, arrested by the Star Police. Search. I like art in game. This is the painting of Autocop 0001, the first android police officer. That's nice. Planetary Police Museum. This is a painting of Vargas Zahn, founder of the Star Police. Okay, nice. So I'm glad I could show you guys something new today, because otherwise... Planet Kron. Look at that. You better be careful about flashing that Star Police badge around Kron, buddy. Locals don't like your kind at all. Thank you. Okay. So this is like a velvet rope or something? What's here? What is this? It's a nothing. I guess I thought that was the archives, but it looks like this is the archives. Anyway. Maybe the man is the archives. Supply, archives. Surely I've been to the comm center. Yeah, did I? Yeah, I don't think I can use it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this rings a bell. Okay. Yeah, does anyone have a Omnicron conspiracy hint? Do you have any Omnicron conspiracy heads out there who know to play this game? I know SH Don would know because SH Don patched this game and made it playable. But I don't think SH Don is here. Yeah, we've been to these other places, but at least we got fueled up. 7 minutes. I wonder if I should just take a quick peek at a walkthrough. Omnicron Conspiracy walkthrough. So I still have 8 minutes. Okay. Yes, you anyone have any Omnicron conspiracies? Okay. Minimum requirements: Pentium 2, 233 megahertz processor, 32 megabytes of RAM. Okay. Is this the right game? What is this? No, this is the Nomad Soul. What? No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is there no walkthrough? What's going on? It looks like it looks like there's only YouTube video. Oh wait, this one? Gamespedition.com? This doesn't look like it's going anywhere. What's taking so long? That's not going anywhere. What is this? Omnicron. No, that's not the right game either, is it? Nope. There's a game apparently just called Omnicron. Omnicron Conspiracy. No. Okay, it looks like, oh no. Anyone here, there's a Reddit. Anyone here played Omnicron Conspiracy? Okay, so there are walkthroughs on the internet, but I'm not gonna. I'll figure it out. Not figure it out. I will watch the. I'll watch the walkthrough later, and I will come up with a game plan. But I don't. Okay, wait. This one, is this a thing? Yeah, it's kind of hard to find a walkthrough about this one. So yeah, I will have to. I'll check that out later, and I'll be prepped. I'll be prepped for next week when it comes to this. Because that's not happening. You know what? We have 5 more minutes. Let's go back to this. We got 5 more minutes. I'm gonna do 5 more minutes of pixeling. Because I'm not gonna leave early. You don't do that here. There it is. I will figure it out. Oh, these need to be lower now. This, nope. I'll make this one a bit higher. I don't know why I'm getting so stuck on this particular bit. Oh, music, back music. Oh, and back change back tech. Change back tech. Yeah, Area 85. Thanks for dropping by. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Crimson Conspiracies. Here's some conspiracies. Yeah, this is we're gonna what do they call it? It's on the PC, but I figure it'd be the same. whether it's on PC or C64. But yeah, I mean, there's like playthroughs on YouTube, so I'll consult one of those. I'll figure out what I might have to start. I'm probably gonna have to start from the beginning, which is okay. And then I'll be on the hunt for what I'll be playing next, which I think I have some ideas. And if anyone wants to make any suggestions, of course, I'm looking for EGA. And I'm looking for preferably text parser or, you know, no mouse or whatever. But I also like mystery, of course. Oh, hints from the manual. What's going on? Are there hints from the manual? Are there hints? How to win the game. How to win this game. How to blow up the drug lab. Really? That... Okay, that is short. Okay, that is short. It's one of those things where it's like IKEA instructions, like it's so short that it feels like you're missing something. It's okay. Yeah, I'll decode that later. I'm like, is that... I feel like I don't have the right context, but yeah, thank you for that. Well, gee. Like it's like, oh my god, it's so short. Why is it so short? No, I'm glad that it's short, but I'm just a little surprised. What's these bushes? These ones are way too big. Did I just make them bigger and then I made them smaller again? Oh my gosh. Am I getting tired? Is that the problem? I was like this from the beginning. I didn't have a nap today. Oh yes, Neuromancer by Madison. Yes, I have not. Is Neuromancer like adventure game or RPG? Which is it more? Because I have like started that game a few times and then stopped because it was very tricky. But I'm into Neuromancer. It's awesome to look at. But yeah, if it's RPG, like I don't want to do RPG because RPGs usually take like a long time to play. And I like to just feel like I'm accomplishing something by playing like shorter games. Even if I let myself struggle with them a little bit at the outset and then run to a walkthrough. That's what I kind of prefer that. Because I also, you know, this is my favorite genre is adventure games. So I like to see how things get done or how things got done. Yeah, this is, yeah. Here we go. This just does that. Easy. Wikipedia classifies as an adventure game, Madison says. Oh. Evil Tentacle says you should get Tao EGA on as a guest and play that Sherlock Holmes DOS EGA board game. That is an idea. There's an idea. I like that. Because, yeah, that game looks awesome, but yeah, you need multiple players. So, okay. Yeah, Garrett Nicholas, yeah, grinding in an RPG is the part that takes the time that, yeah, I don't want to, like, play through something. And it also, usually they do, like, their playtimes usually are, like, really long. Because you've got quests and stuff. So, yeah, I tend to not. I do enjoy them. Like, it's my second favorite genre, and I have like played and finished Fallout 1. I think I finished Fallout 2, Wizardry 7, but I think that's pretty much it. Like, I think I've only finished 3 role-playing games. Is that true? I think that's true. I think that's true. Let's look for someone to raid. Let's look for someone to raid. If anyone just, yeah, this is the citrine, awesome citrine pendant I picked up recently. Okay, yeah, I mean, if I want to play like optimally, whatever's the optimal to play it, so I wouldn't want to play it by myself if it's meant for multiple people. Adrian Bauer, thank you for being here. Happy Crimson Tuesday, everybody. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this, and I have to get better about adding this into my routine because I always feel bad when I forget. But yeah, Remolto, thank you for the raid. Thank everyone for the follows. Deavor, Obsessive Repulsive, the Woofs, thank you so much for the raids, everyone. Yeah, it's nice to hang out with you guys, you know. We keep on making up stuff to do on stream together because it's just nice. I like you guys know a lot of stuff. And you guys recommend cool things to me. Like Poker Face and Bosch and other stuff. Books. Yeah, it's the hardest part, Kim Kong Scrap, is finding people to play RPGs with, like in real life. Like that's the hardest thing nowadays. Let's go on Twitch and see who's streaming, who we can raid. You know, and of course, oh yeah, I should look for someone playing the Crimson Diamond. Someone's playing the Crimson Diamond earlier today, even. I keep forgetting to do that too. Oh, Shadowrun. Yeah, there's so many cool games, but I like to stick to. Okay, no one's playing Crimson Diamond right now. Check the Colonel's Bequest. Yeah, I'm gonna try my hardest to like stick to EGA stuff only, or like EGA versions of games. Okay, no one's playing Colonel's Bequest. Quest for Glory would be a good one. I'm just like looking down my list of usual folks and seeing if there's anyone. What is Lost Records? Look, Robot Speech is playing something called Lost Records Bloom and Rage. I'm gonna look that up because Lost Records sounds like a mystery. Bloom Rage. Is it old? Is it new? Okay, that looks new. So, I prefer rating people who are playing EGA games like text price, like the stuff I like. So. Okay, new game. Okay. Copert's playing Alex Kidd. What else have we got? Show more. I am also open to suggestions. But yeah, we're mostly retro. Because that's kind of my thing. What is Alex Kidd retrospective? I'm gonna take a peek at what Copert is doing. He's got that knock ability thingy on. I did that one. It's like weird. It's a weird thing that Twitch is defaulting on. I should do ads. Yeah, but yeah, next week hopefully we'll have Marnanel back. More rocks and bushes, like that's what you come here for, and more putting pants on sprites. I'm very excited to do more of that. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna double check my schedule thingy because pretty sure I'm gonna be good for that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Free and clear. Free and clear. These are a lot of ads. Okay, 2, 1. Okay, what is? Okay. Alex Kidd is pretty cute. We might check out Alex Kidd retrospective on Cobra Channel. Muscular red person with pink umbrella and teeth. Is there? Yeah. What game is that? That sounds amazing. Hmm. You know who we haven't? I don't know if we've rated this person before. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I didn't even talk about that. Yeah, I did this piece. I bought that. Goma Tama recommended that Yokai Art of Shigeru Mizuki book, and I bought it. So I was like, I'll put my. I did this like ages ago. So those are all like traditional yokai. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at this. Yeah, okay. So, what is this? Oh gosh, yeah. Hmm. No. Yeah, that's a pantsless. Like, does mine have no pants? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, scandalous. Look at that. No pants. Yeah. It's just a piece. It's just like a personal piece I did. Like, no job was associated with it. Yeah. What was I thinking? Yeah. You know what? We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Copert tonight, I think, because I like Copert streams a lot, and Alex Kidd is like adorable games. I never played them, so that's nice for me to see. I'm not gonna do the knock thing because I felt like that was like kind of a disaster. Well, not a disaster, but it's like a weird thing to let people do. Pants. Oh no. Pants are not necessary in all. Like no, they're not necessary, but I think they're highly desirable in some contexts, especially Cosmo. Let's just set this rate up. Let's set the rate up. No, let's rate Copert. Yeah, Copert is a streamer I really like. Not least of which because he actually streamed the Crimson Diamond in its entirety, and he didn't think he'd actually like it, and he ended up really enjoying it. So that's always nice. Okay, set this up to raid. As long as you're covered up, yes. It's so funny. Caves of Cud, which just came out, like it's fully launched recently. I was talking to one of the developers, and he mentioned I didn't even know. I played a little bit, but not that much of Cud yet. But he mentioned that there is no pants slot for your characters in Cud. So canonically, none of the characters in Cud are wearing pants. Because I don't know how it came up. It came up because I was talking about Pantsmo, as I like to do when I meet new people. Um, yeah, Cud has no pants. I asked him, was it an oversight or a like artistic decision, and he couldn't remember. So I don't know if I can get behind this, but it's a great game. It's a great game. I recommend it. I mentioned not liking grind, but I love that for being like an exploratory thing, and you can set it to adventure mode, so you don't even have to like die. You can just explore stuff, which I think I'll be trying to do next time I play it. Anyway, yeah, I'll meet you guys over there. I got some stuff to do tonight, so I'll meet you over corporate stream. I'm gonna do the raid now. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Have a good rest of your week. Okay.